So I am going to test the audio in a second to make sure it sounds right. We are live, though. There's 2 outs now. Any wires down there you can hand me that or look like they might be needed? Like little headphones anywhere?
We're live on Twitch.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to edit this beginning part out. Hello, hello. 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 Okay, so there's a little thing wrong here.
Just missed.
Hello.
Yeah, it's a bit outside.
Hello. Hello. Devin's an idiot. Devin. Devin Payne. Devin Payne. Devin Payne. Devin Payne.
Hello.
That mic. I can't hear that mic. It's hearing like every little movement, so it's got the sensitivities real high. Hello? Alright. Hello. Hello, hello. Okay, why is there so much echo? Echo is an issue. Hello. Echo. Is that how I sound like? It sounds like I'm really like the qualities. Hello. Hello? So something's wrong. Like, watch.
Maybe this one.
Huh?
Maybe this one.
Hello. Hello.
That sounds good.
It sounds what it sounds like it's almost like weird. Maybe because I had both AirPods in.
Sounds fun. Say it again. Talk again.
Alright, hold on. How do I sound from right here?
Just a little like staticky, but it's fine.
Staticky, but it'll be fine?
Yeah.
Alright, so Mason, Devin, when you're done, you're gonna come over here.
So, it says please select the available time slots that you're available to work.
Check that mic. Let me check the wire on this thing.
Hello. Nothing. You are able to hear every little thing.
Dino, what about this? Do you want me to just do this and change that every time, and you guys just do it?
You don't know how to do it? I mean, like, basically what it is,
edit the thing, right?
you have to go like this. You have to go to settings, so
Okay.
let me get rid of the pictures for you.
Hello.
1, 2, 3. So you want to make this bottom second, no outs.
It's bottom one.
Bottom one.
Bottom 1, my bad, yes.
I need to turn this though.
Oh, cause look at the mic, look how sensitive it is.
Okay, do it.
Which one was so?
Hello?
Oh, that's way clearer.
Way better? Way clearer now? It's because this was maxing out. The audio was peaking.
No, way better.
So we're not going to be able to hear ourselves unless we go like this, and it's not very far.
Want me to look and see?
Yeah, sit closer.
It's
1,
It's just a
2, 3. You can talk for now because we haven't started.
So score is 1, inning is 2,
Yep.
outs are 3.
Yes. And if you want to talk, I'll just say we have our computer guy to the right. If you want to say it here so I can see the computer too, just a little bit.
Yeah,
You can move
yeah.
that stuff. All right. For the very first time, making a broadcasting debut for the Boston Red Sox, Mason Barkham struggling to even fit between the couch.
Okay, don't even do me like that.
Listen, Mason, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Pretty well. I mean, Red Sox and Rays, average comparison. I mean, the Rays, you go back to about 8 years ago, 2017, 2016. That team was fire. What do you think happened to that team?
21.
Oh my God, 8 years ago already?
8 years ago already.
No, that team was like really good. Led the division every year. They're like the New York Yankees.
They are like the Yankees are now. And to our right, if he doesn't spill his Coke,
It's a root beer.
a root beer, Devin Payne doing the computer work for us. We don't have a cameraman today. Actually, I got one more technical thing I need you to do for me. Can you turn the lights off? Meyer, for some reason, practicing his swing in the dugout. Mind you, Meyer isn't hitting until that 6-7 spot. No pun intended there. And Duran, Payne's favorite, goes down on 3 straight pitches. So if he could do his job, and striking out a lot lately, and if he could do his job on the computer, sorry, I'm used to a cameraman. I'm used to doing this. I did. So what you're gonna want to do, Devin, is that's gonna be bottom one out.
Former Red Sox, Danny Jansen.
I need
down the
to
plate
turn
today for
this
the Rays.
table.
Danny Jansen, wasn't he on the Blue Jays last year?
Yes.
He started off the year with the Blue Jays and got traded mid-season to the Red Sox. So he was the first ever player to be on a team for
A
two
cord
teams
just fell.
for
I don't know
one
if we
game.
need that.
I do remember that. What was that, sir?
That USB. I don't know if we need that.
That
The
HDMI
black
cord?
The black one. It's
That
a
was
USB.
swinging
It's
through a
USB. We do not need that
fastball
one.
96 on the outside corner.
Anthony, 48. That's a number they gave him. That's certainly a choice. What was he in AAA? Do you know?
7. But Masataka has 7.
Yoshida, honestly, respectfully, I don't think Yoshida will be on this team after the All-Star break.
Oh, I don't think so either. And honestly, I don't think Abreu is either.
Some wind in the air. Now, Devers, you look at that. He's batting 294 against the Yankees that last series. That's pretty good if you ask me. I mean, it looks like 333 when you're batting 11 for 33. So the math might not be the greatest there. And back-to-back strikeouts. I did not catch his name. Baz? Who knows? They don't give us these things. What are you noticing so far that the Red Sox aren't doing? Are they under-hitting the ball? What's going on?
They've been under it. It looks like under it, but just swinging out of their shoes. That Devers' head was just way out of looking at right field.
And that's that thing again. The Red Sox and striking out. The biggest issue. Led the league in strikeouts and errors last year. Currently top 3 in strikeouts and leading the league in errors again. It's almost like a deja vu moment. And you can see the number 52 concession stand in the background. That guy has been working at Fenway for who knows how long. Since I was like 7 years old, it feels like. There's Anthony in the hole. Wait. Yeah, he's in the hole.
In the hole, yeah, batted 5.
It's crazy. He's already up there. Fouled back.
Abraham Toro, scorching hot right now, batting 341 for the Red Sox.
Yeah, 341. I mean, what do you expect from the guy? You get him up. Now, when did we sign him? I just really, from my own standpoint, I just remember seeing him play for the lineup. I go, who is Toro and why is he named Abraham?
I believe we traded him. We got him in a trade from the A's.
We got him in a trade from the A's, and
I
that
believe.
might be true. That might have been over summer, right before spring break ended. The spring
Either that
training.
or we signed him when Cassis got hurt. I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah, when Costa got hurt, that might have been a good one. He's a mean
Maybe
guy.
he was a free agent.
I'm pretty sure he was a free agent when we signed him.
On
when
January
Cassis got
28th,
hurt.
2025, Toro signed a minor league contract with the Boston Red
So
Sox.
we actually signed him to a contract and another undercut swing, and you got to look at that speed. 99 for sticks there. So once again, the Red Sox striking out more than they hoped they would, and we'll be back just after this break. All right. Good job, boys. Good job. See, baseball is hard. So you notice how we're talking that entire time?
Yeah.
We can during
Yeah,
in
by
between.
the way.
Oh yeah, it's your money from yesterday.
Um,
During those things, sometimes we're gonna want to give it some quiet air.
I'm gonna do this, so it's like-
guys, do you have a history of consistent and
They're already
reliable?
messaging you?
This is just, Indeed.
Yeah, they're messaging you already.
No, this is an AI.
Oh.
Do you have a history of consistent and reliable school or on-the-job work contribution?
No, that means you did all your work. You go to school. You did all your work in school.
Oh, I didn't do all my work in school, but I did all my work at my job. I'm just gonna
Just
say
say
yes.
yes. You can lie in a resume.
I said yeah on
Sometimes.
accident.
It's an AI bot.
How many years of relevant
So
experience
when
do
I
you
come
have?
back,
What
is Bayo pitching?
experience for what?
Bayo is pitching, yeah.
So I'll say Bale's. I'm gonna mention Bale's struggles. Mind you, this is everything I do at work. This is
No, yeah.
in between breaks. This is what we're talking about. We're not allowed to talk about gambling, by the way.
Okay. Plan on it.
Well, I mean, I did. I forgot.
You did?
Yeah, I was about to start going. I got $60 here on Meyer hitting a home.
I'll be right back. You need to watch a video.
Yeah, I'll mention it if they show it on TV. That's
For what?
like I'll mention. It looks like our audio is actually picking up. I don't even know if we're going through these mics. Yeah, no, it's going through here still. No, it's swore, right, boys?
this isn't even a job for Lowe's. It's at the flatbed distribution center.
Probably
So did you wait? You gotta hit this.
when we're doing that. So I won't mute this. That'll be how I mute it. So we'll have Devin do that for us.
Wait, so is it not just picking up to the mic at all then?
No, it's picking up through the mic. Yeah, 'cause remember, we turned this down and that audio turned up. So that's how sensitive the mic's going to be.
Oh yeah, okay.
So Bayo, what is one thing about Bayo that I noticed? He struggles to get to that fourth inning as there's a sweeper inside, down the middle, fouled off. And with that, Bayo struggling through the fourth inning, he uses a lot of our arms. And you know, Mason, the Red Sox bullpen, it's not that good.
No, not even close to being somewhat good.
So, what is your first experience so far? You've done one inning. It's not technical broadcasting because it's live, but it's going to be posted publicly on a YouTube. I don't know the actual name of that YouTube. I'll get that in a second because I'm going to want to say this here. There's Abreu on the bench being replaced by Roman Anthony. I mean, that's a guy you want to see every day.
I mean, yeah, it is. Great fielder, great bat, but with the bring up of Roman Anthony, who knows what happened? He might not be a Red Sox after the trade deadline.
And that's a guy people have been mentioning. Wilyer Abreu, and here's the thing though, Abreu and Duran are two of our top outfielders. They're both on the chopping block, along with a shocker, Aroldis Chapman.
I think we keep Duran and we trade Abreu. We could get a lot of value out of Abreu.
What do you think about this? I know the Pirates aren't in on this. Who are the Pirates outfielders besides O'Neal Cruz? Can you remind me real quick?
Key Brian Hayes. No, he's third base. Brian Reynolds and
Brian Reynolds.
oh my God, Jack Sawinski.
Jack Sawinski and Brian Reynolds. Do you think the Pirates should take those two players? We don't even take those two players. We trade on Wilyer Abreu and Jarren Duran plus minor league prospects for Paul Skeens. Do you think anyone would take that mind?
I don't think we even do that as a Red Sox fan.
Abreu and Duran for Paul Skeens?
No way. I don't think we do it.
So you have
Strike three swinging. Jose Aranda goes down swinging with a 320 average. Hell of a year for him.
So you get rid of Duran and Abreu. So the outfield would be Sedane, Roman Anthony, and then Rob Refsnyder? Or would you put O'Neal? Or no, because who do we get other than Paul Skeens?
I mean,
We would have to get
I would
somebody.
rather Brian Reynolds because O'Neal Cruz, that's a guy. That's a strong guy. I mean, 125-mile-an-hour home runs. You don't do that in the show.
I would rather Brian Reynolds.
I don't
too.
think they give up anything more than just Paul Skeens, if anything.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's just rough because Paul Skeens, that guy, as there is a ball popped right to Toro and he makes the easy play. 2 outs now. But Skeens is a guy that probably won't get traded, but will leave Pittsburgh as soon as that 6-year minimum is up.
Oh, definitely. And just with that, like, the outfield now that we have, arguably one of the better outfields in the league, and then get rid of,
I would argue top 10.
I'd even say top 5.
That's fair. I mean, you got you have team top 3 defensive center fielder in Saying Rafaela.
Wilyer Abreu, who just won a Gold Glove last year.
And then you got Duran, who isn't the greatest fielder, having himself a little bit of a cold spell this season. But he's still one of those top guys that people want on their team.
Oh, definitely. Good speed, good bat when he's hot. Just does it all. Gets you a stolen base when you need one.
Just a reminder, there are 2 outs. We're just having some trouble right now with the computer. Should be updated soon. Just got to fix some things because there's a lot of settings you got to hit. We can't just do it with one click of button like we can down at Westfield where I work. First pitch swung on. That'll be off the wall most likely. Off the wall. Bottom of the wall. Most likely be on second and third here. That is a double for Misner.
Good read off the wall.
Meisner, apologies. Come again?
Good read off the wall from Duran.
Really good read. I mean, you could see that was going to be a wall ball double any day of the week, but getting that low, that's so hard.
Just a low middle fastball.
I mean, you can't do that. And this is the issue with Bayo. He gets these things, and as a young kid, he gets in his own head. You cannot be doing that. So hopefully, over that long break he had from 24 to 25, he got out of that mood. and it's seeming like he has.
Hopefully he can get out of it.
Ta-
207 hitter here.
Yeah, Taylor Walls reminds me of the guy in the Mets, and I blanked on his name. I'm blanking on his name right now. Jeff McNeil. He looks just like Jeff McNeil.
And that's all you need right there.
Yep, ground ball, first base.
Roll me over, ground ball to the first baseman.
We got Roman leading off?
No.
We have. I don't know. I not pay attention to the starting lineup. We were very quick.
I think
to
it's
start this up.
Narvaez and then.
Narvaez isn't even in the lineup.
Well,
Who's
it's gonna
catching?
be. It's gonna be.
Oh.
Connor Wong most likely leading us off.
Either that, or did they put?
And it'll be Connor Wong leading us off, and we'll be back in a couple of seconds. And now the second coming of the Roman Empire since the 1770s. It is Roman Anthony, the second best Roman I know as of now. Mason, how are you feeling? The fans have been asking for this for a long time.
Finally, he gets brought up.
I mean-
Long awaited.
The last one, number one prospect. You don't expect that.
Oh, definitely not.
And I see people saying, oh, he's going to hit a home run. You don't want to overpressure the kid. I mean, you saw Meyer, 0 for 3.
Yeah, I mean, as much as the big three, Roman Anthony being the last one to be sent up, honestly, kind of a shocker.
You know, yeah, went in reverse order. And it looks like it's going to be popped up. Middle left little field. 0 for 1 start for Roman Anthony. Rough one, but we're going to see a hit tonight. I guarantee you
I
that.
think he gets his first hit tonight. No better way than having your debut home at Fenway Park. Couldn't ask for anything better.
Yeah, some of the exit velocity numbers are right up there with some of the elites in the big leagues.
Maybe she ever been here?
I don't know. He can handle velocity,
Well, if you guys heard that, don't worry about it, chat.
pretty much handle everything.
And yes, I said chat, don't worry. So we are, however, going to mute. Actually, we'll give it Campbell's at bat before we check the audio. Wow, what a knuckle curve. Now, Mason, you throw a knuckle curve. That one,
I did
85.
not throw a knuckle curve.
You showed me throw a knuckle curve before.
Devin throws a knuckle curve.
Well, you two look
I
the
do.
same. Oh, you do.
I do.
That's why it was pretty
I think
gross.
that was an insult.
Story, good lead over there.
Good pickoff move.
Now, Mason, I'm going to give you some pointers on broadcasting here. Obviously, I've only got 1 year experience with it. I'm going back and forth on the mic like this. I'm probably very quiet right now. You don't want to do what I'm doing. Like, you're doing right. You have that mic right by your mouth. You're prepared to talk. And you want to give it some dead air. So when it's 0-1 count, when if you finish your sentence, it's going to be a lot like this. Obviously, now you can't because there's a ground ball to the pitcher.
PFPs.
PFP.
So realistically, you want to wait to talk again until like something happens with the pitch.
Almost, because you don't want to talk too much and become annoying. Like this,
Yeah.
these 2 innings, we've been talking. So like this, I'm gonna talk. Wow, I just realized Anthony Campbell Minor.
Minor.
Oh my God, sorry, I was thinking of the minor leagues. So Meyer hitting 222 on the year, not what you want from him, but obviously he's a rookie. You can't expect the greatest thing since sliced bread. First pitch in for a ball, high and away.
This is pretty cool, isn't it? Like Anthony Campbell Meyer back to back to back.
Did you hear that? I don't know if you heard on the Red Sox broadcast, but they just said exactly what I said 2 minutes later. I'm 3 steps ahead. Nico Cabo avocado style.
Wow.
It's a 1-0 pitch, maybe go off speed here. Nope, pure fastball. 97 ball 2.
Call the
Just
ball.
missed.
Just missed, honestly. It's another one of those balls that could go any way, but if it doesn't go your way, you're complaining.
ABS system.
ABS system. What are your thoughts on that, you two? I'll go to you in a second. If they can't hear you, I will relay
I'll
what you
give you my
say.
input after this pitch.
Yeah. 2-0 count. It's a 3-0 count now. I mean,
He shouldn't be swinging.
he shouldn't be swinging here. That's what the rule book says. It's kind of like, like blackjack. When you're on 17, you stand on 17. When you're at 3-0, you stand on a 3-0. I don't even know if they can hear the TV audio. I had to turn it down a bit. I'm sorry. What are you doing, sir?
Wow, swinging on
A
3-0.
3-0 swing. I mean,
the best pitch you're going to get most likely all at bat.
most likely. I mean, you heard the Red Sox. It wasn't Dave O'Brien. It was their color commentator there. And 3-0, I'll say this. I mean, look, it's an ugly swing. It's an ugly swing.
Yeah,
Back came out of his hands.
Tried to swing out of his shoes.
You don't want to do that. In a 3-0 count, don't try to swing out of your shoes.
Put one in the gap.
And trust me, Story's got some speed. He can score.
Good take by Meyer.
Good take.
there.
Very,
Right.
very good take by Meyer.
The ABS system, I think it's well needed at this point. A bunch of terrible calls and big situations for teams. The Pirates game, ball 4 down on his ankles, called for a strike 3 to end the inning with bases loaded and the tying run would have been walked in.
And with that, I saw an Instagram post today. It might have been Baseball Dugout. Great page, by the way, if you love the sport of baseball. Only reason you'd be watching this. The lowest rating for a correct strike call rate is 93%. 7 of the top 10 worst have only called 93% of the strikes correctly. That cannot be happening.
Oh, definitely not.
And it doesn't seem like, that sounds pretty good. No, you want like 97, 98. Now, Rafaela has struggled with the dish in the last 2 years. He's actually doing quite well this year, I would say. He's holding up on a lot more pitches. He was struggling to keep that bat down.
Well, definitely. Last couple of weeks, he's been on fire.
Oh, sorry to bring back the ABS question, but umpire Laz Diaz, absolutely terrible recently.
I mean, recently, you can't even say recently. This goes back to 2021. If you remember this, the Red Sox were 1 strike away from winning Game 4 of the ALCS against the Houston Astros. We would have gone up 3-1.
Did we lose that?
We did lose that. You want to know why? Laz Diaz calls a strike down the middle, a ball.
Well,
The next pitch, I don't know, might have been Yordan Alvarez. He hits the ball. Red Sox lose that game later in the game. And it kind of just started a effect where it just constantly, the Red Sox lose and lose and lose. And after that, you're eliminated, and then the Braves go on to beat the Astros in the World Series, which I think we had a solid chance against.
Oh, definitely. Definitely had a solid chance against that Braves team.
So a little lunch break here for Devin Payne as he decided to eat a steak in the middle of the broadcast.
A little.
All right, never mind. He's got corn. Well, he's got a nice little a handful of corn there. About a quarter plate of rice and a half plate of steak. You know, that's a good steak right there, too. Devin, I'm going to relay what you say. You can whisper it if you want. Let me get that first bite feel.
Hopefully there's a good amount of pink in there.
It's hard to make it, honestly, because most people in my family do like it medium. But it's kind of hard to cook them all together and get them well. Oh, a knuckle curve down the middle with bases loaded. Connor Wong needs this more than ever.
Oh, definitely.
You're
158. That's terrible.
You're battling with Narvaez for the top spot on the team as a catcher, and as of now, I'm on the Narvaez train.
Oh, I wasn't on the Narvaez train. I was sticking with Connor Wong, but lately
That's what I
Narvaez
was.
all the way.
I was kind of with that nostalgia thing. It's not old, but Connor Wong's been our guy. He's been the better.
Exactly.
We've had multiple 1-2 verses. It's kind of like that Swayman Olmark situation where the catchers are battling. And obviously, Wong came out on top multiple years, but I think if Narvaez keeps playing how he is and Wong plays how he is, Wong won't be here much longer.
Or back a couple years ago when we had Vasquez and Leon.
Vasquez and Leon, that's more than a couple years ago. That's 2016 we're talking about.
And that's a whole different stereotype right there.
But
Connor Wong is way better than Sandy Leon. There was a big difference.
Yeah, it's a big difference between these two.
And Sandy Leon. Carlos Narvaez and Connor Wong, they're pretty close together in skill wise. So it's just whoever's playing.
I've got to agree with you there, but listen, we got a 1-2 count. Wong's looked at 2 strikes down the middle, a hanging knuckle curve and a fastball. You can't blame him on that fastball. It's like 97. Excuse me, sorry. Oh, water down here.
Do you want one?
It's a 1-2 count. See what he's going to do here. Off speed's been nice. Give me a fastball up and in on the hands. That's actually one of the best pitches he could have gone for there. Especially against Wong. He's got a short swing, so it's very hard for him to get up there, and Devin loves the food. Devin said, and I quote, and I believe Mason might have said this too, they would gain 300 pounds if they lived at this house. This house obviously will not be said publicly. Please, stay away from me.
300 pounds, I would just be very lean and toned.
Oh, yeah, because you work out. Here's the 1-2 again. Swinging a short chopper, third base, and they're just going to...
Safe, he beat it out.
He's safe. What are you doing? That is a terrible defensive attempt. I'm yelling now, and there's nothing to challenge there.
There's no way you're challenging. I mean...
Your third baseman makes a horrible play, and I'm sorry if I peak the audio, but that is just poor baseball. You cannot be doing that. Why are you going for a tag when you have the easy out at first?
2 outs, yeah.
That is despicable.
You have 2 outs. Why even looking at the runner?
And I understand the review. You're angry about it. He might have had him by there, but look right here. Oh, he's out. He's out.
Damn.
We live and we learn. Don't worry, boys. But, I mean, that's just bad. That's poor. And that will obviously do the inning. I'm going to change this to the top of the third. I mean, I don't know what they won't see here.
He looked safe.
He looked safe. I mean, I thought he was out, but you boys said safe, so I was like, might as well call it out.
Oh, yeah, he's 100% out now. After seeing the replay, definitely out. Yeah.
Imagine they just said the call on the field stands. The Rays would play this game under protest.
Some of us are important to be funny. I am going to mute now, though, just to hopefully check the audio, see if it works. We'll be back at the top of the third inning, while Bayo continues to dominate. Quick little advert here. I'm going to bring the microphone with me. Thank you. Oh, that's perfect audio. But please mute it. It's going to be backgrounded. Dr. Al Settings KJIW4. The best viewers on BoostProX.online at A564IY46. Your car is an illegal parking spot. Please don't park there. So, don't know what that means. Please do not type that link in, and we'll be back once again when the Red Sox begin. Oh, that's all, guys. Back again, and we're hopping in right away on Danny Jansen. Little good blood there? Could you say that?
I'd say good blood.
Speaking of good blood, Hunter Dobbins, Massachusetts native, destroying the Yankees yesterday. And I don't know if you saw that sweeper there. Devin was handing us our waters. Thank you, Devin. That was a sweeper dot in the top right corner. I mean, look at this. He's got the most run support, but his ERA, it might not show the greatest numbers, but he's playing recently like he loves this place. And Bayo, short grounder, gonna tag him.
PFP by Bayo right there.
Now, I don't know who the third baseman at Tampa was, but that's how you field the ball and tag the runner.
It's Junior Caminero.
Junior Caminero, rookie, right?
Yep.
He's having himself a year.
He is.
And I do have a quick question for you and anyone listening. Shout out you, Al, or whatever your name was. Did you close the door upstairs? Thank you. Hunter Dobbins, it's kind of weird. Red Sox tend to get gingers on their team. I mean, we've had Justin Turner. We have Christian Campbell. We have Hunter Dobbins.
Christian Arroyo.
We had Christian Arroyo. What's with this? It just feels like you never see a ginger. Like we had a ginger friend, Devin. You don't see it a lot. Popped up. Wong, never mind. Wong looked like he was going after that. It's a lot harder to see the ball when they don't show it fully.
Oh, yeah.
You had a little bit of disadvantage. Even the view of Westwood State is a lot better than this.
I mean, as we see Hunter Dobbins on our screen right here.
You know what's funny?
What do you think about the little back and forth him and Jazz Chisholm had on Twitter yesterday?
I think Dobbins won it. Jazz went 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Even the Nesson broadcast team on Twitter roasted them by posting the final score in a replying tweet. I'll actually pull that up now. That's excuse me, sir.
ABS,
You
that's a strike all day.
might want to tap the... Oh, wait, whoa. He was actually born in Bryan, Texas. I have been lied to my whole life.
Sean Newcomb was the Massachusetts native.
Sean Newcomb was the Massachusetts native.
And we traded him to the A's.
What do you think about that trade? For cash considerations,
I think we could have gotten something.
I don't know if we could have gotten something. He wasn't a traded player. I think we should have kept him. He was one of our best relievers.
Yeah, definitely struggled as a starter, but put him in the bullpen, eat up innings, did way better than he did as a starting pitcher.
And actually, the chopper. Will Story make the play? Finally learned how to play down from the hill and gets him on the run.
What an Olay from Trevor Story there.
I like that. Olay. Where'd you learn that one from?
You never heard of Olay?
I've never heard anyone say Olay. I'm going to be honest with you.
Every coach I've ever had says that.
Yeah.
I've never...
A player like looks away and just picks it. Little Olay.
I just called that being scared of the ball.
I just call it a look what I found.
Yeah,
Like, I get it. It's kind of like when they're doing the little red thing, like the red flag. Or towel. What do they use? Towels?
Oh.
I think he was safe there. That's what I was calling over.
Yeah. I'm
By the way,
sure it looks like
Trevor
he's safe.
Story,
Are
some of
they
the
gonna
best...
review it? Yeah.
He was safe.
Bang, bang. Wow,
They don't
challenge it.
Guess you don't want to waste your challenges. I mean, you just used one last inning. Hunter Dobbins, Dr. Pepper guy, as Devin raises his hand in excitement.
With a root beer in his hand.
With a
Not
root beer in
dollar.
his hands.
I like both.
And that'll do the inning. We'll be back in the bottom of the third. Bayo, 32 pitches through 3. You can hear me again. I don't know if you heard me that first. I'm going to try something real quick. There's a mute button on here. Hello. Hello. It doesn't work. Welcome back, everybody. 0-1 count on Jarren Duran here, who's struggled a lot lately. Chopper to third base. Is he going to make the play? Running place out. I thought Duran would have had that. I was getting ready to call a safe there.
Devin's saying he's off the bag.
It
but
looked like
Devin's
it.
a little blind.
It looked like it.
Nowhere near.
Hey, we're all friends here, boys. Come on now. He was clearly out. Come on.
No, it just looked like the first baseman came off the bag a little too early. Right there.
No, he was on. He dragged his foot after. You can see it.
Maybe a different angle would be.
All right, so Baz, Jeff McNeil's twin, just with some flow on the back. It's like a Cabbage Patch Kid back there. No, Devers, what do you think about his leg kick, where it's all the way back there?
I swear he has a different batting stance every year.
He does. That leg moves every single year, and I don't know what to think about it.
I mean, the way he's been hitting, he can keep it, but the start of the season, really cold.
I mean, ice cold. I mean, now he's one of the best hitters in baseball again. There's a piece. Slow chopper to second base. Easy out. Now that slow run. What do you think about that against the Yankees? And did he make up for it with that bomb?
I think he 100% made it up with that bomb. Everyone thought could have injured himself running, but I don't think that was the case. I think he just didn't think it would have been as close as a play as it was. He would have been 100% safe if he actually hustled out of the box.
Here's a question for you boys. As of right now, do you think Abraham Toro is an all-star?
No.
No.
Nowhere near an all-star. He's hitting good, that's it.
Okay.
He also has only hit for 2 months. There's so many guys hitting 300 but are the better defensive guys. Like, Rafaela will get in the all-star game over him. If he were to make it. And who do you guys have as your center fielder for the all-star game?
For both? American League and National?
Yeah.
American, I have Cedon from the Red Sox, and National League, I have Pete Crow Armstrong from the Cubs.
Now let me ask you a counter question. if you don't think Raphael is a top 3 center fielder, why do you have him as an all-star?
Because he's a Red Sox.
So you play the bias game. See, it's almost like it's irrelevant.
Oh no, I think he's a good center fielder
Slow
and
chopper
top,
to
and
the
top
pitcher.
3. I just don't think he's 1 or 2.
So my center fielder, I don't have a pure center fielder. I just got like I have a
Aaron Judge is a right fielder.
Yeah, Aaron Judge just moved to right field. I just have my row of outfielders. I have Abreu, kind of just played into that bias a little bit. Judge, and Isbell. What about you?
Kyle Isbell.
Actually, real quick, we'll come back to that. We are in break, so we're going to get some water, and we'll see you in the top of the 4th inning. 0-0 Red Sox. We'll be back. Back, and you just saw that. Or signed 48 jersey from Roman Anthony. Already doing signatures. That's crazy.
I definitely need to get myself a Roman Anthony jersey.
I want to collect the big 3.
Oh, 100%.
But that's like $400 for base jerseys, not the City Connect. There's a piece, shallow right field. That's gonna drop down for a single. Anthony couldn't get out there in time. I can't blame him there. He's playing deep against Yandy Diaz, who he's got some pop in him.
Yes, he does.
I
He was an all-star a couple years ago,
He
so
was, and I'm sure the audio loved hearing your knuckles cracking there.
yeah, sorry, my bad.
Nah, you're actually good. As he does it again.
Didn't think
I'm
it'd
not
be
cutting
loud.
that. I can't cut it out. Oh, trust me, this mic audio picks up some good stuff. I can control it, but it's about as low as I need it. Jonathan Aranda, Ronda, who knows?
I've been seeing a lot of people voting for him for all-star for first base.
It's all right. I mean, you got to think about how's Vladdy doing. I haven't taken a look at him.
Paul Goldschmidt's getting the first base.
Paul Goldschmidt. Actually, I think I put Paul Goldschmidt in at my first base. Oh no, I refuse to put a Yankee. That's right. Except Aaron Judge. I mean, Aaron Judge.
As much as like we hate the Yankees, respect is due.
Respect is due, but
Aaron Judge and Paul Goldschmidt should be automatic locks for those 2 positions.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't vote for him. Then again, you can make multiple brackets. I've got a couple more to make tonight. And it's a 1-1 count right now. What do you think Bale's going to attack with here? We're going to find out. It's going to be a change up right through Campbell. Pure lob. Did Story get scared of the ball?
Why did
Story must have lost that in the light. That's
Yeah.
fair. Now here's that issue. It's the 4th inning. No outs. 2 straight hits, man, on first and second.
Yep. Classic Bale.
I think Bale's starting to break down right now.
That's how it always is. I mean, it's that 4th inning curse for Bale. I was thinking about putting the bases on here, but having to change the color of the bases to yellow for every single hit,
I would have died.
it actually wouldn't be that hard. If I can find some triangles, I'll give you guys, or diamonds.
They're
Squares.
squares.
Yeah, but they look like diamonds on the TV. Come on now. I'll do it for you guys. I'll have him do it. It's not that hard. I'll teach you how to do it during the break. Oh, low count, and it's hanging, popped up. We'll find out where it's going. Looks like it's from one. Meyer, someone's got to talk here, and it's dropped. That's a single. Gonna get him out at third. But they're
And two.
and two. That's a double play. But I believe the home plate umpire called an infield fly.
But they're still out regardless.
They're still out regardless, which means that's a triple
That's a
play.
triple play.
Wow.
So that means they're both out.
This must have been a triple play.
And it was the catcher, and then Meyer
Well,
called him off.
They're signaling two right now, and he said, "My bad." What do you do here? I mean, the call's already made. You can't overturn. You can't put him at 30, can you?
Well, because it's not a force.
I
not a
know.
force.
They
So it'd
they
be-
advance themselves on their
it'd
own
be-
peril.
It'd be
But the
two-
runner at second should be out regardless because
It'd
he
be
was
two
tagged.
outs because Campbell tagged the runner. No
And
one
that's
tagged
not
him.
Did Marcelo tag the... No.
Marcelo was the one.
Or,
that got
I'm
the
sorry,
ball.
Story.
So it wasn't a force play. So you would have had to tag him there for the triple play, but you wouldn't have had him out at second.
Campbell tagged him.
Campbell tagged the guy at second.
Yeah, but they didn't tag the guy at third.
Yeah, so it'd be two outs, guy on third.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking about here. And it's going to be it. That was confusing me. Now I haven't seen something like that before. Like, messed up and mumbo
no,
jumbo. Yeah, let's hear what he says.
Yep.
All
And that's
right.
what you're expecting, you know. Great breakdown of the rules there, by the way. I don't know the catcher's umpire's name. I'm sure you can look it up on your phone real quick. Umpire for the Boston Red Sox game today.
Heads up play by Christian.
So while he does
Campbell
that,
returns.
and are you kidding me? They're going to visit Bayo. He's not at the end of the fourth inning.
I mean, honestly, you couldn't ask for anything better there by Bayo. Like that's what you needed out of him.
And that's what you needed for that play, but I mean, 40
who made,
pitches.
Who made the call? Was it the home plate
Home
umpire?
plate umpire.
Junior Valentine.
Junior Valentine, I have heard that name. He's a great umpire. I don't know about his.
First base umpire is Marvin Hudson. Second base umpire is Tripp Gibson. And third place umpire is Ryan Blakeney.
Good to hear that. A lot better than Laz Diaz.
Very.
Umpire's smiling with the crew right now. They're all having a good time. They know. Some mistakes
Jake
happen.
Mangum.
Jake Mangum, that's a name.
He was a victim of a Laz Diaz call as well.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like almost everyone is. So, oh, they're just going over the infield fly rules. Okay.
Would you?
Most people know the infield fly rules.
Yeah.
If you were an avid baseball watcher,
You know the infield fly.
Actually, I don't know how to break it down as well. So, I mean, if you want to break it down before it goes away, go ahead, Mason.
in these situations, if a fair fly ball is in play, and in the umpire's judgment is okay, it went away.
So basically, what it is, if there's man on first and second,
Or
then-
first, second, and third.
or 0
With
and
less
1
than
outs,
2 outs.
with less than 2 outs,
Yeah.
and the ball is too high in the air, where the third baseman or any fielder can just drop it on purpose, an infield fly rule is called, which means the runners don't have to run, so they ran at their own risk, which means it's a double play, and you have to tag them. It's no longer a force. As there's a chopper to third base over Meyer Story, not even gonna have a chance. 1-0 Rays. And that's an unfortunate hit. It seems like a lot of choppers today. I mean, yeah, that pitch just comes in high and in. He just gets it down. I don't know how. Look at that bounce over Meyer. I mean,
Oh,
that's insane.
unbelievable break right there.
How fast did he get to first is my question.
He's pretty fast.
You have
He's
such
no
a
Chandler
weird play with
Simpson.
The infield fly, and then that's how the run scores.
And it's hard because we have to break it down. They can't see the game. We're not allowed to legally show the game, so it's on us to break it down. We're doing decent right now, I would say. His yellow count. Rounded to first, and yeah, Toro Taps the bag. We'll be back. I'm going to try to get some bases on here, but I will be going to talk to someone for a second. So when we come back, it'll be Mason and Devin breaking down the plays.
Shout out to Jonah Higbee.
Tampa Bay Rays up 1-0 in the top of the fourth inning. We'll be back.
Shout out to And we're back. Bottom of the fourth inning. Trevor Story 0-1 count already from Shane Baz. Got a fastball high for ball one. 1-1 count. 97 miles per hour fastball here. 41 pitches. Honestly, I see him going 2 more innings at most. Here's the pitch. Knuckle curve low. Honestly, that knuckle curve is very, very filthy pitch that he throws. Hopefully, Story lead off the inning. Roman Anthony, second at bat, coming up next.
The truth of that, I think Roman Anthony gets his first big league hit right here.
I think he gets it today. Here's the pitch. Swinging at another knuckle curve down in the dirt. 2-2 count on Story. Just thinking about how high he's been. Hopefully, he just doesn't go back straight back into that slump. Timeout from Story.
Yeah, especially with last night having a home run, and then a couple games ago having 5 RBIs. He's been hot.
He's been on one. Finally picked it up.
Looks like the defense has been pretty good the last few months.
Defense has picked it up as well. Just the pitching. Here's the pitch. Fastball. Middle basically for strike 3. Looking.
And I am back. Anthony back here 0 for 1. See what they're going to lead him with. How about a hit, kid? Outside fastball. I'm a little bit out of breath. I kind of ran down the...
Actually, change up at 92.
92 on a change.
92 on
You know
a
how
changeup.
fast a changeup has to be for me to think that's a fastball?
Yeah, that's very impressive.
The 1-0 count. Here's a release. Popped up.
Get out of play.
Get out, get out. Oh, he's got a nice car. Oh my god.
Probably a rental. Let's be real.
Probably, but
Let's
it
be
is a
real. It's
nice
probably a
car.
rental. 1-1 count. And we're playing cricket now. Bounces in the dirt on a change of 91. Bounced 2 feet before the plate. If I'm being honest, I would have swung. That's a 91 changeup. I would have swung at that in high school.
I did swing at that in high school.
So mind you, 288 average through 58 games of AAA. That's some monster numbers there. People expect you got to go 5 for 5. And a liner off his cheek right to the shortstop. Unfortunate play. He's out at first base.
Oh,
What a
man.
reach.
That is a
That was
tough break for Roman Anthony.
that was certainly a play that I had to call there.
It's been a lot of
Oh,
pitchers being
definitely.
hit recently.
I mean,
With
that.
the Marlins pitcher being hit by his own catcher
Yeah.
just 2
Oh, I
days
saw
ago.
that. Hoping he's okay. By the way, speaking of unfortunate, I think the most unfortunate debut's got to be Jack Caglione. He was robbed in his first hit, and 2 other at-bats, they were just great plays. I mean, 111, first of all, that's a dangerous spot for your foot to be, right in the middle of the bag. Oh, my God. 111, I mean,
Where did that hit the pitcher?
Even-
right in the left cheek.
Honestly, even if that didn't hit him, I don't think that would have been a hit.
That shift was on.
The
It's going-
shift was on,
He's
yeah.
going right to second base. He's actually got a check on himself here, and the National Broadcast booth is going with a
He's gonna feel that tomorrow for sure.
Oh, yeah, and there's 2 outs now.
Yep, there is.
2 outs now for Christian Campbell.
And I do have something that'll fill the bases. Unfortunately, it's going to have to be images, and I'm going to have to make them very tiny. So we're going to try it out. If it doesn't work for one, we're going to try 2 innings. If it doesn't work for 2 innings, we're going to get rid of it. There's a BT button. I believe that means Bluetooth. Hopefully
Campbell at
nothing's
the
going to
plate
hit.
now. Honestly, he picked it up in the New York series, the game-tying home run yesterday.
You know, he did. And that's a cool thing. Because he's been struggling. You know, he's had that 2 for 28 skid. It's almost like an MLB The Show kind of number. And glad to see that Baz is all right, you know, back in there. He's got a decent pitch count, you know, 49 pitches, 2 outs in the 4th.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I think he's got at least 2 more in him.
He's got at least 2 to 3. I think he'll go to 7 if he can keep it down. And don't know what he thought about swinging it there. Another one bouncing in the dirt, but that's a knuckle curve. That thing's got so much movement.
I think that might be his go-to, honestly.
It has been his go-to. His fastball, honestly, it's hard to say go-to. He's gone to everything evenly. Makes it hard to predict what the guy's going to do.
What all does he throw? Obviously, fastball, knuckle curve.
From what I've
but-
seen, it's fastball, changeup, knuckle curve. And that will do the inning. We'll chop it a third. Again, it feels like we're saying that every 5 seconds here. Red Sox barely able to leave the infield today. I don't think we have. We'll be back in about 4 minutes. 4 minutes. We'll see you. Tampa Bay 1, Red Sox 0, going into the top of the 5th.
Welcome back here in the top of the fifth inning. Bayo starts. Taylor Walls off with a sweeper for a strike.
So we're slowly learning how to get them bases covered, and there's off the ankle. That's gonna hurt. Taylor Walls, I have so much respect for this guy. Not because he's done anything unique for people, but he's just a respectful player. Everyone loves him, from what I've heard. No one hates him. As of now, never got into a fight. Never know a Bayo.
Definitely, nothing's gonna happen here.
I don't know. I want to see something interesting. It's 1-0. Well, there's something. Short grounder to Campbell. He's going to go in and take the easy out. A little rusty right now. Slowly getting into the move of this. It's been like 3 months since my last call. It's been 20 for you.
Yeah, I've never done this first time. First time for everything.
Everything. And they're talking about Wander Franco right now. You want to not make so much noise.
I'm trying to set this up so I can.
It's all right. Don't worry, buddy. I'm not cutting that one out. I got to tell you how it is. Wander Franco is in jail, and for now, from what only thing I'm legally allowed to say is for gun possession. I don't want to bring up anything else he's done. If you look it up, you'll find it. Just look up Wander Franco school zone. Probably no, not even like that, because it's the best thing you'll find. And hits him. Speaking of nothing happening.
Danny Jansen too.
A lot of bad blood between these guys. That's the second time he's thrown at him. But I'm going to be brutally honest here. Wander Franco is a horrible human being and does not deserve to get anything in jail. His bail should be set super high. Gun possession. Things, and I'm going to say, like we're allowed to, I didn't look it up, but I'm sure we can say, he got caught with a minor. I mean, you can't do these things. These are awful human things to do. Hey, I'm not at Westfield. I can say what I want now.
I don't think you should even have him.
I can't even type in here.
Honestly, the only thing you can do is go one there. Got the ground ball you wanted, but it was just too slow.
That
of a
would be
hit
so
there.
clutch.
Danny Jansen advances to second base. 2 down for the Red Sox here in the top of the fifth.
Some difficulties. We're going to get some color on there for you guys, testing new things as we go. We actually came from our buddy's baseball game down in down north of us. Technically west. But I don't want to say the actual spot, but it's close enough. That looks good. His name's Jonah, he went 0 for 1, struck out bunting. And then he ran to first with the man on first, and we asked him, Jonah, what happened? His exact words were, I forgot the signs. It was a hit and run.
Yeah, that did happen.
I was going to go, Devin, it was like David Ortiz trying to bunt. It would rarely happen. Keep the bat in your hands. And mind you, that ball was in the dirt. He didn't even pull it back. So, in the middle of the fifth, we're going to get you those bases. It's going to take a while. We're going to have to do them one by one, I believe. And if it doesn't look good, it doesn't look good. We'll take them out.
What a pitch from Bayo. Sweeper down in the dirt with a swing.
Now,
2 here.
look at Brandon Lowe. What's with the pine tar on top of the helmet?
I wish I could tell you, honestly. I never understood why either.
Players do it. I don't know if it's so they can go to the top of the helmet, get something on there, because the bat slips out of their hands. You saw Anthony Volpe do it last night, the Italian. But you got to understand.
I think it's also just a look thing.
I think it's a look thing. That's what I was thinking about. I mean, you have it as an option in the MLB The Show.
It matches the aesthetic, in air quotes.
So,
Of baseball, yeah.
to me, it looks
Sturdy.
like he goes to the helmet with his hand a lot. So he gets
Yes.
More grip. That's what I was
he gets
saying, yeah.
more pine tar on the gloves as well as the bat.
That's what I was thinking. I remember I used pine tar once. Barehanded, it burnt.
I've never, honestly, for my wood bat, I never used pine tar.
I used it on my old bat when I was playing, and it was nice. It was good to have because it's very, very slippery, like the wood bat. And then a week later, it shattered.
I personally love pine tar.
I don't know. Like, it's fun. It's cool to have. Liner over third base. They're going to send him home. Duran drops the ball, and that you can't have that happen. It's going to cause a run. That run shouldn't go against Bayo, in my opinion.
That's an error. It shouldn't.
Should be an error.
Clearly an error. All
It'll be a
day.
single.
100% an error.
It's going to be this. It's
Single
going to be
with
a
an error.
single error on the left fielder. Runner advances home. And give me a
But
second.
those are in his, that's in his hands. How does
And Devin, what'd you see out there? You were breaking down that replay where he took that quick little break.
Quite honestly, I'm disappointed. Duran has been my favorite player for a very long
Another
time.
blooper, and there's that. Oh my goodness, Roman Anthony. The second error by a Red Sox outfielder. He's going to three,
Back-to-back plays.
and that's another single. That run shouldn't go against Bayo.
No, I never touched his glove. That's a hit and a ERA booster. It never touched Roman Anthony's glove.
Well, in my humble opinion, I'm not going to go off of that. There's one real run that they have scored today. The outfielders, like we have talked about, we talked about this yesterday. The Red Sox outfield has been embarrassing. I don't care what the rulebook says. That's an error on Roman Anthony.
Yeah, that's why you guys stay in front of the ball. Can't catch it from the side.
I know he's a rookie, first game. I'm giving him. If I would give him that one break, if it wasn't a run scoring opportunity and Duran didn't just do it. Back-to-back errors are inexcusable.
100%.
I'm personally very disappointed in Jarren Duran right now. He's been my favorite player for a long time.
I mean,
and
you
it
should be
just sucks
disappointed either way. I mean, this is bad from the outfield.
It just sucks to see him making errors like that as a almost veteran player.
At nearly a veteran. I mean, he's been
He's been
5
here for
years.
4 or 5 years, on and off, I'd
And,
say.
I mean, by the way, quick little thing. Duran, very strong human being for what he had to go through. Very strong thing. Just if you're going through any of that, you know the number. And they're showing both the left field and right fielders, Duran and Anthony, for the errors. I mean, that split shot shows disappointment in their faces. I mean, he's embarrassed. Look at as red he is. Here's the 0 count to Aranda. Foul back.
I do, however, think Roman Anthony's is a bit worse than Duran's. He completely missed it.
I would say it's more embarrassing. He didn't do his baseball thing. The ball just slipped out of Duran's gloves. He tried to be too quick.
Yeah,
He would have had him if he took his time, by the way.
absolutely. He would have gunned him at the plate.
Depends if he got the ball there. And if Juan caught it, I'm sure he would have. Gets away with a fastball down the middle there. Now, I've been on the Bayo train. Mind you, Bayo's been with us for some years now, 2 or 3 years, I believe.
We originally drafted him, right?
I believe so, yes. And that was a big doing of Pedro Martinez, who's heavily been training Bayo. He sees himself in this kid. I mean, I see Pedro in Bayo. And he's definitely gone. That'll do it. We'll see you in the middle of the 5th. We'll try to get some bases out there for you. And as soon as we go to 0 outs, we'll be mute in 3 and 2, and we'll see you in the middle or bottom of the 5th inning. And you might not have heard it here, but we heard it here. The Red Sox have been disappointing defensively. That's fair ball. Going to be a ground rule double for Marcelo Meyer.
What a great way to pick up that atrocious inning defensively from both of the corners of the outfield.
Went to school for a second, a bunt, and I don't understand why Rafael's the only guy to bunt. He can't bunt. He can't bunt. Physically cannot bunt.
You know,
Put me out there, I'll bunt.
You'll miss or strikeout looking.
we need as much runs as we can right now. We need to at least get one back.
I mean, yeah, it'd be nice to get one back after the 2 errors in the outfield, in my opinion. I know it might have been ruled as 1.
Both were errors.
Both are definitely errors. We'll get an update on that right now, actually.
Definitely,
Roman
Roman
Anthony's
Anthony's
was
they
not.
already called a E9 because they showed it on the Green Monster.
Oh, yes, they did. That is true.
When it's looking like they didn't rule Duran's an error.
What?
That's surprising.
It's despicable.
It's not a choice I would have gone with there. I mean, that goes against Bayo now. 0-2 count. Here's Rafaela. Slow chopper to shortstop. That's what a play to hold it in.
Wow, that is incredible. Just the range from Brandon Lau.
I mean, to get to that ball on a sliding, imagine he slid for that ball and had to raise his glove. That's the only way he was getting to that ball.
If that ball gets through, Marcelo
Myers
scores.
scoring.
Myers walking in.
Yes.
And now coming to the plate, though, we have Jaron Duran. I believe he's 0 for 2 on the day.
0 for 2.
0 for 2 on the day. Man on first and third. And he's 0 for 2. What do you expect from him here? He's attacking or is he
Connor Wong?
waiting on a pitch?
Oh, Connor Wong's up.
Yeah, it's Connor Wong.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Connor Wong's batting ninth.
I'm used to Rafael batting ninth. I mean, he's batting 157 on the year about.
Yep. One swing of the bat. Tie game.
I mean, one swing of the bat doesn't fix the 155 average. In the fourth,
It doesn't, but
it's crazy. He's at a 413 OBP and a 155 average. Excuse you.
Thank you.
It's just not good enough.
And especially when you're in the chopping block. Here's the 1-0. And Wong not happy with the pitch there, I guess.
Right down the middle.
Showing his emotions through the speaker. Sorry if you heard me drinking water there. Should have muted. The 1-1 pitch, here it is. Slow chopper to third. They're going to turn 2 here. However,
A run
As much as
does
a run
score.
score. Double plays just kill
it kills the inning.
the rally.
So Red Sox down 3-1 with 2 outs. Now Duran's up to the plate, 0 for 2 on the day. Hopefully he can do something here.
Yeah. Just get your pitch. Sit fastball.
I think this is a Duran double to right center.
We'll see if that's the case.
I really hope so.
So Duran grounded out the third and a 3-pitch swinging strikeout. We saw that in the beginning of the game.
Yep.
And Duran plus 1,300 to hit a home run tonight. It's got to be near our lower odds here. Please gamble responsibly if you're going to do any of that. The 1-0 to Duran. 2-0 now. Now, what would you say is a pitch that's disappearing from the league? Both of you can reply here. I would honestly argue the forkball.
I think that's been gone for a while now.
I think only one pitcher throws it, and that's Kodai Senga with the ghost fork.
I mean, yeah, honestly, I don't even know who threw a forkball before Kodai Senga came.
Someone in the 90s, maybe?
Exactly. But
Well, they do throw it a lot in Japan, though. It's disappearing from the MLB.
yeah, honestly, splitter.
Splitter's disappearing. I mean, you see a good splitter from Paul Skeens.
You mean the Sporkle?
Yeah,
Splinker?
the Sporkle, the
Splinker,
Splinker, whatever you want to call it, the Slutter. No, it doesn't matter.
Or the 89 splitter that Chapman threw to Volpe, make him throw the bat yesterday.
That was honestly disgusting.
103 to 89.
I mean, that's insane. Those are MLB The Show numbers. Like I've mentioned before, I mean, it's just a video game-like from these players.
Oh, 100%.
I fully believe that the knuckleball is disappearing.
It
I
is.
believe
Matt
there's
Waldron's-
only one player who throws it, and that's
Matt
Matt
Waldron.
Waldron of the Padres.
2-2 count, 2 outs, 0 for 2, 62 pitches, 2-run lead for the Rays.
Come on, Duran.
And it's a slow ground ball to first that should end the inning. We will see you in the top of the 6th inning. Red Sox down 3-1 to the Tampa Bay Rays.
You might be able to throw it.
Oh,
You know, top of the 6th, this game's moving quick.
This game is moving quick.
And Bayo, going into the 6th inning, it's a very rare sight to see Bayo going into this kind of inning.
yeah, Bayo is still out there, and he's
One of the better starts out of Bayo.
yeah.
Can't blame him for the 3. You can, only 1 earned, I'd say.
Yeah.
Can't blame him for the full 3 runs.
And he's below 60 pitches. So he's got a pretty good pitch count right now.
Kind of even with Baz, you would say.
Oh,
And off the foot of Wong, that sucks. The one part that's not protected.
That was hip.
I thought they hit his foot.
No, that was like hip, thigh, knee, something.
pretty sure hit the foot.
You just said 3 different body parts.
It was like in the upper region, I think.
I'm surprised you didn't go with the
I
head.
think.
You sure it wasn't the head, shoulders, knees, or toes? Actually, I might
Oh,
have.
it was
Definitely
foot.
the ankle.
Definitely
foot.
the ankle, foot area.
I couldn't see it. It was far out.
Far out.
Far out, dude.
Looks like Aaron Judge standing behind Wong. 1-1 Caminero. 2-1 now. Oh, is that pitch count? Oh, that's smart. Covering the pitch count is actually a crazy idea.
Everyone does that.
I've never seen the pitch count on the knee before. Well, some people have it on their wrist, but you can't really. That's a good call by the umpire. Just barely missed it. Another one of those 50-50 calls.
Yeah.
So Caminero 0 for 2 on the day with a 3-1 count. Maybe looking to draw a walk here. Maybe poke one through the middle of the infield. Well, almost near the middle of the infield. Story gets the ball to Toro here, and it's. I'm sorry, I'm so tired.
I don't like how Story just sits and waits on the ball.
I don't like that either.
I think Connor Wallace should have just took charge of that and just took that himself.
Because then that would have been a triple play.
No.
If he caught it, it would have been a triple play.
No.
I believe so.
Infield fly automatically gets rid of that.
Yes.
So Trevor definitely knew his infield fly would have just tagged the runner at third base. They got 2 outs out of it, of course.
It's an 0-1 count now to Mangum. He had that slow bouncer that just hopped right up over the infield in the 4th inning, I believe.
Over Meyer.
Over Meyer.
Yep.
And it's the 0-1 count right now. Bayo hoping to get out of this inning with no runs allowed. Poked foul.
Sweeper 85. He's really loving that sweeper today.
Once Connor did, it was called. If Connor had lost that ball, didn't know where it was.
Yeah, you're seeing both pitchers attack heavy with that sweeper. That fastball sweeper, changeup too as well. Just both smashing it down the plate. Even Bayo's throwing 90 on a changeup. Back when we were kids, like say 8 years ago, a changeup would move like 84, 82.
Oh my God, yeah. How times have changed in the world of baseball.
Everybody's velocity is...
The mechanics.
Like a guy throwing 101 was insane. You threw 103, you're in the GOAT conversation. Now you have multiple guys throwing 103, 101.
105.
Very rarely 105.
Ben Joyce, Aroldis Chapman.
2 people.
Chapman's touched 105 no times this year, 104 a couple times.
He's also old.
He's also old. I think he threw 107 once.
Every time Ben Joyce throws 105, it's nowhere near the zone.
Oh, no, not even
Yeah,
close.
give me accuracy over speed. I have
Oh,
neither of them.
Absolutely.
I'd rather a location than
If you can throw fast but you can't locate, you're useless.
exactly.
So it's a 2-2 count for Mangum. 3-2 now. Forces the count full on a sweeper low and inside. Devin Payne has been relieved of his duties.
Nope.
3-2 down the middle. Not where you want that to go.
Just not enough sink on that sinker.
Do you see the shift that the Red Sox are playing right now?
Crazy shit.
I mean, Meyer's playing short.
I mean, he does got speed, so he's got to be quick with it anyways.
Oh, you got to be really quick with it. I mean, that's why you saw the Red Sox playing so deep in the infield.
Oh, yeah.
Or shallow, apologies. Gets him, strike 3.
What
Yup,
a-
there
what
it
a
is.
Beautiful inside sinker from Brian Bale there.
If he were to call that a ball, I might have just crashed out. I heard, as soon as he threw it, I go, strike 3.
Yeah, a little delay from the umpire on that strike 3 call, but perfectly dotted inside sinker, sinks right back into the inside of the zone. 2 down.
Now, Mason, what do you see Bayo doing well tonight?
I mean, he's getting a ton of ground balls. Like, they're putting it in play, but nothing really hard hit. Like, without those defensive errors, it's a 1-1 game.
I think the really only hard hit ball was the ball to left field off the wall.
No, yeah, that was 1 hit.
And that one wasn't even really that hard hit. Fell
It's
just
perfect-
short.
it's
There's a
perfectly
high,
placed.
deep ball. Wong is going to try to get under it. He grabs the ball just before the fence there. And we're going to the middle of the 6th. Red Sox down 3-1. Sox have about 12 more outs remaining. Hopefully they can come back. We'll be back. Back to a pure picture of Devers' face. Not expecting that. First pitch, will it be a home run? No.
It will
Just
not be.
around that same spot. He is not calling the corners today at all.
Not at all.
That's a hefty man.
As much as those are strikes, he's been consistent with it all day, so you can't really complain about it.
You can't say anything's on the umpire here today.
Whoa.
Just a bit up.
That's what that odd play, right? Where he didn't run down the line. Of course, he asked him about it today. He was asked about it again. It wasn't from
You know, one day I'm going to get an advertisement on here. Maybe it'll be a Dunkin'. Maybe it'll be the local gas station. Maybe it'll be Devin's dad's garage business.
I could see if I could work that out.
A 2-0 count, fouled back, 2-1 now.
Good pitch to swing out there for 2-0.
Devers annihilated the Yankees this weekend.
Oh,
He
the
did.
Yankee killer.
He's the Yankee killer.
And we're going to be honest, we turned that Yankees-Red Sox game off in the Friday, I believe it was. Because that was a poor showing, and then it came back.
Oh, yeah, the Walker Buehler start.
The Walker Buehler start, I believe. High and away. 3-1 count now. What do you think? Again, these 3-1
Are we
counts.
swinging here?
I just shushed you on live TV. The 3-1 count, what do you expect here? Do you want to swing? Do you expect an off-speed pitch or a fastball? Devers is laying the fastball, but his off-speed isn't finding the mark.
I think
I'm-
he's swinging.
I think
3-1.
it's a knuckle curve.
It's a low fastball. He does not go. And Devers, again, the walks. People complain about Devers when he had that really bad skid. What, 0 for 20? About over 20. He walked a lot during that.
Oh, yeah. Worked the at-bats.
A month of at-bats. Only 20 at-bats.
Yeah. Worked the at-bats with a ton of walks.
And Devin, I do apologize for shushing you.
Oh, you're good.
That's all you need. Like, if you can't, like, if you're not making contact, swinging through balls, walk is a walk. Someone gets on base, get runners.
Here's Toro, over 2 on the day. Still very wow. That had a lot of break on it. Just cut in on him.
Beautiful pitch from Baz.
Now, look at Devers. They're showing Devers. He's always chewing on whether it's gum or pine tar. It's a wad of it.
That is that's just chew.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Respectfully, he's got real bad yellow teeth. I got a dentist he can know about. I mean, it's about as yellow as those bases marked up on the top left side of our screen. And you can't see them. Maybe I was trying to get a better streaming service. Maybe I could actually record them.
Oh, yeah.
I could edit in the stuff, but I won't know what's going on. 2-1. Wow.
Swung out of his shoes on that one.
I mean, I wouldn't even say swung out of his shoes. He was expecting fastball, and then that changer just moves away on him.
Oh, yeah.
It's a 1-2 count now.
Only 3 hits from Boston today? Wow.
And it's a 6th inning. I mean, that's our issue.
Hey,
Not a lot of strikeouts. We just can't leave the infield.
One swing ties the game here, though.
One swing does tie the game, but Toro's got a nice bat. But does he have the power to face off against Baz?
Absolutely. I think anybody in the MLB has the power to face off with anybody.
Except Pablo Reyes. Reyes has no power except that one grand. Oh, inside on
And
him.
Arson.
We'll take it. 1-2 count.
I mean, right to the spine. And Cora either checking on him or not happy with what happened there. He's just checking on
He's
him.
just checking on him.
Speaking
No
of,
intention on that one
No.
at all. Just lost control. Just pulled it.
now speaking of anger, how about that Angels Red Sox argument between our third base coach and the entire Angels team?
I mean, what we did was fair game.
I'm not fully caught up.
So
with
I'll
what
explain
happened.
it because I'm gonna explain it to them as well. The Red Sox were stealing signs against the Angels. I don't know who it was.
Without
It was the bigger pitcher for the Angels. They were stealing signs, as in he was tipping his pitches.
Yeah.
So if it was a fastball, our first base coach wouldn't move.
Mm.
If it was off speed, our coach would walk around a little bit, move his arms, and they pay attention to that and go instantly into it. Clevinger, I don't even know how to say his name yet. I've actually faced off against him today in Road to the Show.
He's on the. I didn't even know he was on the Rays.
That's how I found out he's on the race.
Really?
Yeah.
I said knew he was on the
Is that,
Padres.
is that
I-
Mike Clevenger?
I hit a walk-off 3-run home run on him. It was 1 out, 2-1 count.
Trevor Story first and second. A great opportunity to open this game up.
Yeah, I mean, he's been doing his stuff lately. But he's got to honestly keep this consistent through the All-Star game if he wants no fear of being traded or cut.
Definitely. Worst thing you can have here is a double play. Can't have a double play here.
You can't have a double play. You do not. First of all, where do you want this ball? You got a righty. There's no shift on. A little bit of a shift. You can see it there. You want to try to cut this ball, in my opinion, through the second and first baseman.
Oh, absolutely.
100%.
Because that'll put a guy in first and third. And then that knuckle curve is just so much movement.
First and
I
third,
can't.
we have Devers and Toro on base. Two of our slower runners.
Yeah, that's why you need it to first and second.
He needs it into the gap.
Either the
Well, Gap will score
He
someone.
needs a gap shot to at least score Devers.
If we're talking about bare minimum, a single to second and between second and first. Off his foot again.
I mean, yeah, a single between second and first would work well, setting it up for Roman Anthony.
Roman Anthony grand slam possibility if Trevor Story gets on.
Now is when you make up that error. This next at bat is how you make up for that
Absolutely.
error.
I
You're 0 for 2.
I fully think he gets his first hit in this game.
You're 0 for 2. You have one more chance, possibly after this, minimum one more chance. It's the 6th inning.
Yep.
Unless, God forbid, we run into a triple play.
That would be lovely.
Lovely?
Honestly, with
Sarcastically.
what the Red Sox love,
Probably would
it's
happen.
never impossible.
You know, that actually reminds me of when our boy Jonah ran into a triple play in JV baseball. Our coach sends him, and it's a fly ball. So he goes, come back, come back. Jonah just freezes and does not know what to do. And just gets tagged out.
It's like what happened with Jose Altuve the other day.
And what are we
What are we-
swinging at? Pickleball, just down and away. I mean, well, come on. That ball didn't start in the zone. Story continues to struggle with those kind of pitches.
It's discipline. Just needs to work on discipline.
And they are pulling him and bringing in the lefty with the lefty coming up.
Be interesting to see if Roman stays in.
And there he goes. So we're going to take the break as long as they do. We'll be back in a couple of seconds, maybe minutes. And hopefully Anthony can hit off against the lefty. And I'm going to say it now and proudly. The crowd has really acknowledged Roman tonight. How do you feel about that? Put him the ones in the sky.
Oh, I love the acknowledgement you said there. Little Roman Reigns.
Little
action.
Roman Reigns mentioned there. Solo turning against... Or still, my bad.
Jacob Fatu.
Fatu turning against Solo.
What a great.
And I'm actually going to quickly lock in on this at-bat. This is something important for me. I feel like this is going to be a good at-bat. Never mind. It's 0-2. Swing it, just not swinging well the bat. It's not swinging the bat well tonight.
I mean,
It is his first game.
It's his first game. You don't want to
Second
overreact.
at bat, liner that hits the pitcher, like
And bounces
hit ball.
right to the shortstop.
And then your third at bat being a lefty.
yeah.
Clevinger, I mean, this guy's got some skill, man. Here's the 0-2. Good eye
Not
there,
even
sweeper.
close.
I feel like that's the obvious pitch you go for.
Absolutely. That's what I would do.
That's what everyone does. You know, lefty, lefty, you're going to try to get him to go. Make him look like silly.
I mean, in Worcester, 367 with 4 doubles, a home run, 8 RBIs versus left-handed pitchers.
But this is the majors. This isn't kiddie play anymore.
This is an old Mike Clevenger.
1-2, strike 3 down the middle.
Looking at.
And like I said, man, it's a big difference from AAA to the major leagues.
That's the pitch to hit right there.
I mean, that is one. He would have
Hanging
crushed
off
that
speed.
thing. And you saw him look down right away.
That would have been 497.
Shout out to that Grand Slam 497.
Up to Campbell now.
The rookies combined, I believe, are now 0 for 5. And I don't want to assume what Myers is, so as of now, Campbell and...
Meyer has a ground rule double.
Ah, yes. I had his foot, and that might have
that's-
damaged.
that's full
loaded
ankle.
for Marcelo Meyer now.
That might have broke something.
Nah, he's good.
We're back now. First broadcast, always down to teach some things. That's what happened when I was in my first couple months of broadcasting. I was learning literally things every single time.
Oh yeah, only way you get better.
Like I was doing the same thing as you guys were doing. Like I would talk over it because it's hard not to react to something, especially like that and the hits or the ground rule, or the Jaron Duran error, or the Roman Anthony error. Why does Story look like he wants to murder somebody?
He always looks confused to me.
To me, he always looks angry. I mean, if he's playing like that, I mean, I wouldn't be angry mad. And Meyer Al, you heard Payne say that earlier. There's 2 outs, by the way.
Oh, can't forget I was doing that.
Nah, you're good. We've been updating on him.
In other news, Texans signed Nick Chubb.
We did see that earlier today. I mean, Nick Chubb signed. Hopefully his legs are all right. You know, we all know what happened there.
Yeah. Oh,
There's Crochet.
Garrett Crochet.
The 1-0 count. Poke through. That's going to get down. That'll score 2 runs most likely. This might score 3. This will... Oh, they hold him up.
Yeah, that's a...
They would have had him at home. I think he would have scored.
No, he was going to be tagged out.
It would have been bang bang in my opinion.
Yeah.
Really? Is he slow?
Absolutely. He's not the fastest, though.
Christian Campbell from first to home.
Ah, yeah. Well, that's the double.
He's no Trey Turner. He's no Chandler Simpson.
And just like that, the game
Let's,
is all tied up.
Let's give a shout out to the Rays, Chandler Simpson, huh?
Let's not support the other team, please.
Hey.
No.
But
Fastest
I will say
MLB
this
player
one thing.
ever.
The double, 2-run double for Romy Gonzalez to me exactly what Cora wants out of his pinch hitter.
Yeah.
Raffy,
Beautiful.
little baby Raffy over here, 1 for 1 in the day.
I
Walked
like that.
earlier.
Yeah, we got Raffy and then Baby
I like
Raffy.
the baby Raffy.
Baby Raffy.
One that actually puts a glove on. Honestly, wait. I did see Raffy taking some reps at shortstop.
Raffy was.
Devers?
Yes.
Devers was taking some at
Really?
shortstop. Very weird.
I did not know this.
Low and inside ball 1.
Why would we put Devers at shortstop?
He was probably getting some fielding at
Oh,
case.
okay.
He's
I
probably
was
your,
like, why would we
he's
put
probably your
Devers at
emergency
short?
first
The
baseman.
best way to get reps in is middle infield. Get your range going more.
I can say this. Clevinger has been very inside today. He's been throwing, not at the guys on purpose, but he's got no control.
Oh no, yeah, definitely. Or it's just like it's just
I think
too
that's the
much
story.
movement.
I think that's the story of his MLB career. I don't think he's ever had much control.
And I mean, again, you can see
But
that
it's
slider.
because
And
he
that
can
one
do
was on
that.
purpose, obviously.
Oh,
Great
yeah.
pitch there.
It's a Chris Sale slider. Right
He
there.
doesn't need the control because he can do that. Just blow an 89-mile-an-hour slider right past you.
So we got Gonzalez on second, Campbell at third, and Raphael is swinging. Hopefully he can. I don't expect a wall ball here, but hopefully he can put something in the outfield and make this a 5-3 game.
I would absolutely love that Rafaela.
I think that's the best choice scenario here. I mean, you're not going to hit a home run off this guy. I mean, that 3 home run streak back to back games against the Angels was just something special.
No, yeah, and that interesting walk-off around the pesky pole.
That was only a home run in Fenway, correct?
Yep.
So Rafael, he's got a 2-2 count here with 2 outs, man on first. Apologies, second and third. You've got to be prepared for the off-speed pitch that he got you on you a couple pitches ago. You've got to expect that.
Oh, I definitely think he comes back inside with a slider.
Oh,
That's what I was expecting.
almost 100%.
And there's that
There it
slider,
is.
strike 3. What do you say? Announcers know best. And with that,
Couldn't ask for a better inning.
can't ask for a better inning. I mean, obviously, 7 runs would have been pretty sufficed.
Well, tie game now.
Tie game, that's what you want. That's the bare minimum you want there. Red Sox Rays tied 3-3 going to the top of the 7th inning. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Hold on, let me get this.
We're back live now. Little mid-game snack. How you feeling, Mason? What do you got there?
Got a foot-long cookie from Subway that I had earlier.
You know, I had that once.
It's pretty good.
It wasn't that good. It tasted like Play-Doh.
Honestly.
Don't ask why I know what Play-Doh tastes like. I was an adventurous kid.
That looks good.
Oh, that's not a foot.
That is
Oh, it's not a foot.
That's like 10 inches. Like,
I think you should sue.
you legally can. To know to count 1-2 now with the ball on the outside part of the plate.
Mayo in the 7th.
Oh my goodness.
He needs at 73. This is what he
Longest
needed.
outing.
Longest outing of the year officially. Besides spring training.
I don't even think he went that long in spring training.
No.
I think he had oh no, he might not have. Actually, quick. Let me get a tiny bite of it. Give me your smallest possible piece. Give me that.
I'm looking off.
All right, thank you. You want a piece? Yeah. Here. Break Devin off a piece here.
Bring me up a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
We're gonna get sued for that.
I love Kit Kats.
Before I take a bite, here's the 2-2 count. 3 straight balls in a row.
I think this might be the end of Bayo. Right here. In this inning.
He's only at 75. He's got more in him. Cookie not that good.
Cookie is delicious.
I like a hard cookie. I like them crispier almost.
I like them
And
soft
4
and chewy.
straight balls walks the runner, and maybe you'll see the Red Sox come out there and give him a little talk. Here's a little back check to what happened a year or two ago. You guys remember when Bayo had a hangnail in the middle of the game and they had to bring out the clippers?
I do remember that.
I do not remember that.
He had a hangnail and was pitching, he was checking his finger, and he was bleeding, and he was like throwing it, and he walked two guys to come out with this big box just to pull out nail clippers. That was a very dry cookie, by the way.
So
It's
good.
also been sitting.
It's been sitting. That's fair. It's kind of like mozzarella sticks. You can't let mozzarella sticks sit.
It's so good though.
How much was that?
$5.
$5. Okay, not bad. You got paid like $2 an inch. There's a 1-0 runner goes, and it's foul tipped.
Good break.
Looks like he kind of stung his hand on that swing there.
Yeah, if you don't finish that, I'll take it.
We know, Devin.
Bernardino in the pen.
How is Bernardino in the pen? He pitches every game.
Because he only goes 1 inning.
He goes 1 inning. You gotta give this guy a break.
Honestly, Bernardino turning it around from the bullpen.
He hasn't done anything bad really in those last couple of games.
Yeah.
He was pretty good against the Yankees the other day.
Here's the 1-1. Slowly but surely. His command's been off this inning, and I think this will truly be his last inning.
Oh, definitely.
I
got-
think this is his last hitter, like the broadcaster said.
A good thing with
He's probably got 1 or 2.
a good thing with Bale though, he's really good with holding runners on.
He's very good. He takes his time. He doesn't have that same time everything. I said that very bad. Everything, every time, it's always different.
That's the issue with a lot of young pitchers. It's a repetition. They just do the same thing over
And we saw that actually at Jonah's game today.
Oh, yeah,
That pitcher
we
was
did.
taking his time. 1 check, and then boom, stole third. Here's a 3-1 count. Hopefully get a strike here. Don't want to walk back-to-back guys.
good pitch.
And with this lengthy at bat, maybe Bayo is taking his time, trying to get that bullpen warmed up a little more so he can come
Might
out.
as well.
Danny signing a one-year deal with Tampa Bay after spending the second half of last season with the Red Sox.
3-2 count coming in now. Popped up. High, just the shortstop. Should be Story here.
Best thing you could have asked for right there.
Best thing besides a
absolutely.
double play.
That is true.
And let's see what the call from the pen
Well,
is here.
I don't think you were getting a double play because he was going on the pitch.
He was going on the pitch.
Unless
and
it was
he's
a line drive right to someone.
And Core's coming out now. Looks like Bayo's happy right now. He's smiling. I don't think he wants to come
I don't
out.
think he wants to come out. No.
He's kind of smiling, shaking his head a little bit, but he's okay with it, it feels.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
coming out. Yeah, he shakes his head,
doesn't
smiles.
want
He's
that.
like, come on,
Yeah.
give me a little more.
Good
And the
outing for
shiniest
Bayo.
head in Boston comes out of the pen. Bayo with a little praise to God after that start. You got to love it. And we'll see you in about 2 minutes. Bernardino back in the game. Feels like the entire month he's pitched. And you see that 30 games only, but it feels a lot more like 60. Actually has 2 wins on the year with about a 3.0 ERA. Down a short, and he's safe at second base. Bayo has the biggest smile on his face since probably 2023. And he was safe. There's no need to challenge that. He's got the speed on first.
Wow, what a good
Good
jump.
pop time, by the way, too.
But you gotta give credit to the runner. Lefty pitcher, right off the jump, too.
I mean, yeah, you got to give him that.
Instantly into a 3-0 count, excuse me there, from Bernardino. This is what you don't want to see from a bullpen pitcher like him. There we go. Sinker low and in for a strike. 3-1.
It's a 3-1 count now to Josh Lowe. 0 for 3 on the day, strikeout included. There's a poke. That's going to get through the gap, and that'll score the runner. It's off the wall. Got to get this thing quickly. Lowe's got some speed on him. And with that, it's a 1-run double. Rays take back the lead just like that.
And there's Boston typical bullpen right there.
And yeah, I mean, you can't expect it. I mean, your reliever goes out there, gives you 1 earned run. The fielder's allowed 2. Without even getting an out. Or my bad. Without even getting an out.
Exactly.
You allow a run. And unfortunately, that run goes against Bayo.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, one
Sucks.
actual earned run. I don't think they should look at the earned runs for this. You should look at how far he went, how well he did. And they're instantly coming to talk about this. And while they're in this break, I might as well talk about the sports channel name. My own personal YouTube channel for these broadcasts where you can find this is Dormside Sports. That is DORMSIDE. And then Sports, SPORTS.
Did you just make that?
No, I just changed the name.
Oh, nice.
I had a stand-in point name. I already have a video on here. It was the one where I low-key jinxed the baseball player.
Who'd you jinx?
I believe it was Seth. He was in the Westfield State. He came in, and I was like, he's got no earned runs. Hopefully he can come in, keep that ERA that low. One batter later, it was a 2-run home run.
Damn, yeah. Announcer's
Yeah.
jinx right there.
The announcer's jinx. I should probably stop talking now before Bernardino lets up another 2-run shot.
Hopefully not.
If he does, I very well, or most likely, will cry myself to sleep. Again. The Red Sox are. And he's... And that's runner's interference.
That's heavy runner's interference. He was safe anyways.
So does he take third? And is the third error by the Red Sox tonight? Second error. So they did not give Duran an error on that.
Wow.
I'm saying that's
I feel
3.
like Duran's was more of an error than Roman Anthony's.
You said Roman's was more embarrassing.
It was.
Oh, yeah.
But it wasn't an error, I don't think. He didn't even touch the ball.
That's fair to give you. So once again, that is Dormside Sports for the YouTube channel. We'll be uploading this one. Most likely not tomorrow, because I do have to find a day to listen to 3 hours of this about. But I'll find a day to upload it. I'm not going to be like my own first personal broadcaster, Braden Cutler, when he said he's going to upload this stuff, and it's been 6 months, and they're not uploaded. Shout out, Braden. Congratulations on graduation. He's not watching this, ever. Most people won't watch this. It's 3 hours. But you know, it's good to do this stuff, because if, you know, you've got 2 colleges of choice. Do you mind if I say them?
No, yeah, go ahead.
So you're kind of deciding, you've applied for both, MCLA and Westfield.
Yep.
You're already promised a starting spot at MCLA, if you get accepted.
Yep.
And Westfield, you have that chance.
Westfield will be more of a walk-on, yeah.
It'd be more of a walk-on situation, and you can't transfer over mid-season like that.
Nope.
What do you think you're going to do?
Ooh, honestly, like, it's tough. Like, I love the sport of baseball. I want to keep playing, especially at, like, Division III level as long as possible. Like if I know I have that guaranteed spot in the rotation at least, probably gonna lean towards MCLA.
And that's fair, because strike three called. Great pitch there. Sinker just gets down and
What we
away.
needed right there.
And playing baseball, I haven't played in about a year and a half now. About less than a year. One of those two, because I played Legion. My last technical game was high school about a year ago. I will say I totally missed it. I tried out for Westfield State. 5 people tried out. They took none of them.
Oh wow.
Would you see that as an intimidation factor? Because personally, from the guys I tried out with, none of them were better than you.
Definitely an intimidation factor, and as well as my freshman year, only seeing one kid from Western Mass even on the roster is definitely an intimidation factor.
And I believe it's from Long Meadow.
He's from Westfield. It was Yakum, lefty pitcher.
We had a new one. Then we had another guy. Must have been a walk-on. We had a Long Meadow guy this year.
Yeah, definitely an intimidation factor though. Definitely felt like just freshman year of high school before COVID, just going out for tryouts first time, seeing all the bigger kids.
That's how I was. I remember
Especially since we didn't have a freshman year of high
you guys
school.
did not have a freshman year of high school. My freshman year of high school.
Well, we had our freshman year, just no freshman.
We just didn't have it.
baseball
Yeah,
season.
no freshman season.
Oh, okay. So my first year, my bad, Aiden Therian and I, you guys both know Aiden Therian,
Of course.
were the only ones to go to captain's practice.
Yeah.
And we got the biggest freshman treatment. We got every ball.
Oh, 100%.
AT fell for the curveball balls for the
No
pitching machine.
way.
And we would just sit in the outfield while they just bombed balls at us. Like, I mean, they try to hit home runs.
Oh yeah.
And my first ball hit to me was an absolute nuke. That ball's going to get by Wong. He's going to score.
That's the worst way you can get up another run.
And I wouldn't really want to blame Wong on that because that's a bad pitch.
Red Sox down 2 once again after just tying it up.
And that's a bullpen. But going back to that story, Edith and I were in the outfield, and we're midway through. They told us where to stand just so we're safe because that warning track is gravel. It's not that safe.
Yep.
And as soon as the balls hit, you just hear the guy swinging and go, "Oh yeah!" And this thing's flying, and it's me. I run and I go to jump. Mind you, almost hopped the fence. I hit the fence, just boom, just on the floor, knocked out like Peter Griffin. I'm like, holding my ribs. I'm like,
Do you remember who was hitting?
It was a very tall, muscular ginger guy.
That was
Oh,
Lane
Lane.
Page.
Lane Page. And that's going to get down. That'll be a single. It's now 6-3 Tampa Bay. Why are you not picking that down, Bernardino?
Give me final one.
No, as in like, because it was like gonna like stop the ball, like cut off. My bad. Because Bernardino should have tried to get that.
Bernardino was backing up home plate.
And who's at home? I mean,
Probably the
pitcher's
first
mound.
baseman.
First base.
Then the first baseman's got to cut that off. My bad. I saw a dude.
And that is going to be it for Bernardino.
I mean, 3 earned runs. We're talking about how good he's been, but when you pitch this long in a row, something bad's bound to happen.
No, 100%.
Actually, it's only 2 earned runs because the other one goes to Bayo.
Yeah, 2 earned runs.
Yeah.
3 runs technically. But
3
2 earned.
runs let up, but one of them goes to Bayo.
Yeah, 3 runs, 2 earned, and we'll be back after this break. Not a good start for the Red Sox. So, Luis Guerrero coming in, .93 RA through 6 games. Why was he not in already? Sorry for peeking the audio there.
He wanted the lefty-lefty matchup.
And it failed horribly.
Miserably.
You can't predict baseball.
And he throws the.
And
glove.
that reminds me of that Tom Brady throwing his helmet when he threw that pick 6 to Indianapolis in his final game as a quarterback for the Patriots.
He threw a pick 6 to Tennessee in his final game as a quarterback. I remember it
David
vividly.
Hamilton?
Yeah, I was actually
Not
at the
to
game, but
laugh
my
right
bad. I was
there.
looking. You saw Hamilton trying not to laugh?
Yeah.
Why was Hamilton in the Oh, he went to the dugout.
Yeah.
He's like, you can imagine they saw him walking over. Incoming! But, you know, when your team's down like this, you got to try to make some fun of it. You got to make fun out of this.
0 for 3.
Yeah, he's 0 for 3, but what happened the last time he had 0 for 3? It's 6 to 3. You better get there, boy. And Rafaela gets there, ends the innings. 3-run 7th inning for the Rays. Red Sox need something important here. We'll be back after this message. Oh, God, I didn't mute.
No, I literally saw this thing down.
Bottom of the 7th inning, Red Sox down by 3. And Wong almost died.
Oh my god, yeah. First pitch right at his head.
I-
New pitcher in for the Rays.
Ortsy.
That is.
Oh, he tried
Orzy.
to square the bunt,
Orzy.
too.
Lord almighty, looking like
I
Jackson
don't
over
think
there.
that chin guard would have saved him from that one.
No, because he turned into it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Wong over 2, he's not helping his case.
Oh, no, definitely.
I think Narvaez is the
Narvaez-
certified starter.
He's been our certified catcher. This is the first time Wong's played a game in like 4 or 5 games.
I think just Bale works better with Wong.
You think really? I mean, pitchers have their catchers.
Yeah, I think that's the only reason why Wong was in the lineup today.
And Duran's also 0 for 3. Just the Red Sox aren't stringing together hits like you'd expect them to. 3-0 pitch, up and inside, 4-0 walk, 4-pitch walk.
Honestly, that's all you can ask for from Wong.
You got a little something. Still got a little something. Still got a little something.
Where?
It's like right here. There you go. It's gone. And the Red Sox might have a little something going if Duran can get a hit today.
Oh, come on, Duran.
Honestly, 0 for 2 from
0 for 3.
No, I'm talking about Wong,
Oh.
and that's all you can ask him for with the walk.
There's a walk, I mean-
Anyway on.
Does a walk help us, Case? No. But it helps the Red Sox.
That's all you got to do. Work the count.
Helps his
get on
OBP.
get on base any way possible.
And it can't be once. It's got to be multiple times. And the Rays are already coming out here 4 pitches in. I mean, it's a 4-pitch walk. Can't expect any less.
4-pitch walk, and now you have the top of the order from Boston.
Where our top of the order hasn't been impressive. Neither is our middle part. No one's been impressive.
But the top
Yeah,
of the
but then
order
again, they're
can
facing the
be-
speedy Duran, so if he puts one in play, he's going.
But where? Durant hasn't really touched the ball today.
No, yeah, I don't know.
Rodriguez
He's a
warming up.
flyout, I think.
Yeah, flyout means you were weakened under the ball.
Don't think he has a flyout. I think it was a strikeout, and I think 2
Oh,
groundouts.
strikeout and 2 groundout too.
Two
I was thinking of
very-
Rowan
I'm gonna
Answer.
say, I feel like I would have remembered that.
2 very weak groundouts.
By the way, I want to say I love Bayo's hair.
Oh, definitely.
He reminds me of Pedro Martinez, who we didn't get to watch.
No, no.
I
wish
mean, 2020 and 19.
Would have loved to watch Roger Clemens too.
Red Sox or Yankees, Roger Clemens?
It's Roger Clemens, both.
So Red Sox.
Yeah.
I mean, a strikeout and 2 groundouts. It's not the worst. He's still hitting 270. It just feels like
He's doing so much
he's
worse.
doing worse because he gets 1 hit a game.
Exactly.
And let's see, to no account, this is important. Inside ball 1.
Very good take from there. Way to see that ball through the whole way.
And-
Very good take from Dory over here.
I don't like that nickname.
No.
I mean, yeah,
I
people
like
call
the
him that.
lizard better.
The Lizard's his nickname.
Yes.
Now, one thing about this is, this guy could have hit a home run by now, and we just wouldn't know. Because we're delayed. We're so far behind.
Oh, 100%.
Honestly, the dream job is to be doing this in a broadcast booth. Anywhere.
Oh.
It could be AA baseball. I could be making $40,000
I'll
a year.
take lower minor
You get
A.
paid to watch baseball.
Get paid to watch baseball. You get paid to say what you want, carefully, though.
No, 100%. Couldn't ask for a better lifestyle.
And that's
Well,
through
there
the
we
middle.
go,
That'll put a
Durant.
man on
First and
second and third.
Oh, he's
Yeah, that's
going
second and
too.
third. Like I said,
And
he's
he's
safe. Oh.
Closer than everyone thought it was.
Like I said, I mean, you can tell he's going to second there. And there's the, oh my God.
And there's the
Yeah,
run like a
how?
lizard.
Tanner Houck is a scary man. I don't know what he did.
I don't know either.
How do you, like, did he brofist? Like, PewDiePie? I don't know. Let's just say he acknowledged him.
Was Duran truly safe though?
Yes.
Yes.
He got under that. He was in there. I mean, there's those lizard legs just
Lizard
moving like
legs.
crazy.
Now that's the reason why I don't think we should trade Durant. No,
No,
other
exactly.
player would have been on second.
No.
I mean, some people say living like Larry. I say living like lizards. And this is living like lazy.
I think he gets the nickname Dory for the whole stay alive thing. Like, just keep swimming. Like, just keep moving.
I mean, I can see
Like,
it.
keep going forward.
It's just a dumb nickname.
I think he had it before that all.
The 1-0 count, he did.
Did he?
Yes, 2-0 count outside. Did you not
I
watch
think
the
I think it's because he kind of looks like Dory.
He does look a little like Dory. He's kind of got a squished in face.
Yeah.
It's like complete opposite of mine. Make sure you vote for the All-Star game, boys.
I'm sorry.
Trying to get those batters in. It's a 2-0 count now.
I wasn't allowed to vote for pitchers.
There are no pitchers. Pitchers are selected.
Oh, really?
Yes, they need to be
And
selected.
Garrett Crochet is gonna be one of them.
Hopefully.
Crochet should start.
Crochet should be the starter.
I mean,
Tarek Skubal. He's
2-2
the best
count now
pitcher
after
in
a
the
swing and a
AL right
miss.
now. He hasn't allowed a walk in his last 6 starts.
Yeah, I mean it's rough for Crochet, but Crochet will be in there.
Crochet will definitely be in the.
Oh,
All-Star.
So give him an inning or a batter.
No, definitely an inning.
Yeah.
Durant on second, Wong on third. Devers the tying run. And what are you swinging at? That was ugly. That
was
ball
that
was
was ugly.
never in the zone.
Honestly, that was just a.
Am I the only one that think this Rays pitcher looks like Blake Snell?
Honestly, I see it. That's just a filthy pitch.
That is disgusting.
It's filthy, but it just never in the zone. Break
Well-
that bat, please.
I mean, if that was a fastball, honestly,
It was
that
gone.
could have painted. No.
No, that's painted.
That
It
could
was a
have
bad
painted
swing.
The outside corner. I think that's
Abra-
why he swung.
And Toro, guy we were talking about earlier, he's a good hitter right now. I mean, the Red Sox need him, and that's the first
Really?
That's the first bad call I've seen from the umpire all night. I'm not going to complain about that.
Yeah, no.
He's hit by the pitch in the 6th. He's still batting .333, which just shows how much that average dropped over 2. Hasn't had a lot of at bats,
Yeah.
and he didn't swing
No, he did
1-1.
not.
You don't even have to
think
ask.
Yeah, I don't even. think
Remind
he
me,
needed
who's
to.
hitting fourth?
Trevor Story.
Trevor
Trevor
Story.
Story.
Shocking.
Very.
7 innings into the game.
He might be taken out, though.
I think he might.
I don't think.
I just don't know who he would put in for him because we already used our pinch hitters.
I don't think we take.
That was
him
a
out.
home run swing right there. 1-2 count.
I truthfully think that Toro gets on here and Story hits a bases clearing double.
You know, he's been that guy, though. He has been
He
that
has
guy.
been that guy.
He's been a little clutch.
I think, respectfully, I don't think it's be bases clearing because we'll have Abraham Toro on first.
And never mind because he's out.
But hey, it's a run.
It is a run.
Sox down 6-4 now on the basically a sacrifice bunt, but
And-
it goes in as an 0 for 2,
and,
0 for 3 day.
Let's see what Duran does at third here because
If
we
he's
all
smart.
remember that Cleveland game.
Yeah, but the pitcher was taking forever. You're not doing that again, especially with a new pitcher coming in now.
You're not stealing home down 2 runs with 2 outs.
And we'll be back as the Rays go for the pitching change. Guerrero
Yeah,
most
righty
likely
coming
coming
It's a
in,
righty coming in, so never mind on that.
and we'll
one.
see you in about 10 minutes. 2 minutes. Whoa. Welcome back. Story in the box, 2 outs. And he's going for a jog because of how poor that swing was. You know, it's an 0-1 count. The last 2 at-bats have been strikeouts. And now is when you need that clutch factor from Story. Because he's there most of the time, but this is the time.
Oh, definitely need something here from Trevor Story.
I mean, righty. You're not expecting a home run. This guy's got a 2.15 ERA. And that's through the
That's what you
middle.
need.
That's a 1-run single for Story. That's exactly what you want out of him. 6-5. Bayo's happy. Abreu's also clapping up. Everyone's excited in the bullpen.
And now I believe it's Roman Anthony.
And boys, I believe it's time to stand up and point a finger in the sky.
Honestly, we might have to. It might work for him.
Let's try it. Acknowledge him, baby. I have to. I'm too tall. 2 of us are too tall, and we have to crouch when going down. You can sit down now. You can sit down now.
Superstitions.
Superstitions?
Superstitions Die Hard.
It's a great movie. Christmas movie.
That's a movie?
Die Hard is definitely a movie.
Oh, Die Hard. It is a great Christmas movie.
Well, I'm going to completely take over this call, by the way.
Oh, 100%. Go ahead.
Thank you. I mean, a crowd, everyone's standing up. You know what? Or you got to have for guys at home to be standing. Look at that mustache. That's beautiful.
that
Like
is
Devin
perfect.
Slattery.
Who?
The 2-0 count. So 90
Okay,
on a
okay.
slider.
Honestly,
I like that take.
You can't be mad at that.
I like that take.
Slider, you're not swinging at that.
No, you're not.
Especially with that placement.
Everyone's all smiles. They're recording this. They want that first hit on their phone.
Oh, I don't like that.
borderline pitch there.
Call taken away from Anthony there. Should be 3-1. It's 2-2 now. Just can't let that get in his head.
I don't like how your finger's not in the air.
I have to hold the mic. It's kind of stuck on the tables. 2 outs. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Story's at third. He bobbles the ball. 3-2 count for Roman Anthony.
Story's at second.
Story's
by
at
the way.
second, by the way.
Did I say first?
You said third.
What was a third pitch? The third ball. That's what I was
No,
mistaking
yeah,
it
yeah.
with.
I
10th
got
stolen base for number 10.
Oh, when will we get that man back?
Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Approximately. He's healing quickly.
I hope so, because he was having an MVP season.
Story on second. 3-2 count. 2 outs. Ball 4 walk.
All
It's his
four
first
and
time in the
it's
MLB.
First time on base in the MLB. It worked.
Yes, it was. It slightly worked. Kind of like you. Yes, I am. 48 just feels like such a random number.
Oh, definitely. I think he gets 7 back if we get rid of Masataka.
Why is Yoshida even on our team?
I don't even know.
I liked him that first year, but he's
Oh,
kind of awful.
Me too.
He's going to come back and just juice.
I love his swing in MLB The Show.
No one likes the show anymore. I just play because I'm bored. Here's Campbell. Low again. He can't find that low zone.
He cannot locate right now.
He definitely located that slider.
Oh, absolutely. But that was 1 out of what? 4? 5?
6.
Even worse.
It was a 3-2 count.
Throws at him again. 2-0 count. You've got to pick your pitch.
I don't think you swing here.
I wouldn't. That's
I feel like he attacks fastball.
4
I think
straight,
you
though.
attack fastball, but 2 outs, first and second. I think you got to be as picky as possible.
Exactly. I mean,
And then they load the bases for Marcelo Meyer.
technically, this is ball 4. And why are you swinging?
I hope you know Romy Gonzalez pinch hit for Marcelo
Oh,
Meyer.
yes, he did. I forgot about that.
That's all right. You two are rookies. And
I was
I
also
don't-
eating when he pinch hit, so I wasn't really paying attention.
I mean, that crowd is full for a Roman Anthony debut. A lot more full than the Yankees game, and that's fouled back. 2-2 count now.
You want to know why the Yankees game wasn't full?
Not because Anthony Volpe's Italian. It's because the Yankees suck.
Because nobody likes the Yankees.
Who likes the Yankees? Not this guy, but
Not
that
me.
guy. But it's a 6-5 ball game. Man on first and second.
If Campbell can do a job here, it's a tie
Rodriguez
game.
1 strike away. And the
Oh,
bat goes further
goodbye,
than the ball.
Baseball bat.
Oh, Anthony Volpe flashback right there.
You want to know why Campbell dropped that bat?
Because he's ginger.
Because he's a rookie. Speaking of the rookie, great show. New season coming out next year. We'll be back after these commercials.
Mason's
And we are back. Top of the 8th inning. First pitch swinging. Fly out to left field, Jarren Duran for the first out of the inning. 1 pitch, 1 out. Guerrero back in for the 8th. Red Sox down 6-5.
Duran definitely making up for that error earlier in the 4th inning, I believe. He's definitely got to turn up the defense and get his hitting back, but I think he can do it. And once he does,
Here's
I
the
think
pitch. Scoring the bunt, pulls back for ball 1.
I think
Slider
he's
in
going to
the
be a
dirt.
very dangerous leadoff hitter.
He was last year, but this year not so much.
Not yet. Not yet.
Here's the 1 out. Fastball painted 97 on the outside.
Just switch after the inning.
Can I give you boys a little tip?
Sure.
One tip is don't always try to get out what you're saying. It's easier to stop the interruptions. Like, say how you're facing this way?
Mm-hmm.
If you do a quick side eye, you can tell when someone's about to talk. So that'll give you, okay, this guy's going to talk. I'll say exactly what I say after him in case I can bounce something off of what he says.
Right. Makes sense.
1-2. Oh, chopper over the pitcher. Just Trevor Story for the second down of the inning. 2 down.
I also would like to say I had a muffin, and it was a lot better than the Subway cookie. Or cupcake.
Cupcakes are delicious.
What kind of muffin was it?
It was a cupcake.
It was a chocolate cupcake.
Oh, he said muffin.
I mistakenly said muffin.
He doesn't know the difference.
I know the difference. I like muffins more.
Muffins are good.
Do you guys like blueberry or chocolate muffins more, though?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. I don't like.
I don't like blueberries.
Blueberry muffins awesome.
Taylor Walls, you have to play 0 for 2 on the day. Fastball down the middle, foul back.
I'll let you boys have this half inning. I'll judge from the side, harshly, meanly, rudely,
Honestly, go for
despicably.
Go for it. Okay.
0 for 2 with a walk in the 7th. Here's the 0-2. Slider down for 1-1 count.
And a very good stolen base earlier. Got in just before the tag.
Honestly, yeah. Honestly, sad to see how Boston is 8.5 games out of first place.
Yeah,
1-1 slider in for a strike. 1-2 count now.
we started off the season pretty hot, sticking in second place for a while, and then obviously with the Bregman injury, everything kind of went downhill after that, especially with the bullpen.
Injuries definitely killed this team a lot. Here's the 1-2. Ground in the 3rd. Oh, Abraham Toro playing third base now.
And I'm assuming that means Romy Gonzalez is over at first base.
Yep.
That's a hit all the way. No chance you get Walls on your shift away on the you feel just fall clean. There's no play. You better off just putting it in.
Tough play with a speedy batter. Had to been in and out of the glove right there. Probably would have been safe anyways, even if he was cleanly made that play.
Oh, absolutely.
2 down now. Run on first for Danny Jansen.
Toro had to go all the way across his body for that throw. So I think with the speed of Walls, he was safe 10 times out of 10.
Here's the pitch. Ball outside.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
0 for 2 hit by pitch in the 5th.
Danny Jansen only batting 197 this year with
Fly out to
a
left field.
fly out to
And that's gonna
Duran.
end the inning. Good inning from Guerrero. Keeps it 6-5, Tampa Bay, going into the bottom of the 8th. And we will see you in a couple minutes.
Welcome back. After a bit of technical difficulties, a speaker fell, a mannequin died,
My bad, chat.
and Romy Gonzalez grounded out.
Why do you have a mannequin?
Don't ask why I have a mannequin. My mother sells stuff online. Buy her shop. But
Visitor Etsy. Sorry.
I'm so mad there's not a washout button so I can get rid of the last 10 seconds of what I just heard. Maybe it's a dodge button.
Maybe.
Kind of like how you dodge,
Working.
Yeah, sure, let's go with that. 0-2 count to Rafael, 1 for 2. And if he swung at that, Javi Baez would have been back from 2022.
That is a crazy shout right there.
So annoying.
You want a crazy shout?
Manny Machado?
Unblock
Yes.
this man on Instagram.
Let's
Honestly,
see
tough
it. Let's
play.
see it. Is he up? That's a hit.
I did it again. Sorry.
No, it's all right. Now we don't have to apologize for that. That makes sense. Is that the Miz? But older?
Awesome.
Awesome. You know who's got an underrated song that I actually just added to my playlist? Because the actual song is good.
Who?
Zack Ryder's theme song.
Woo woo woo.
It doesn't have the woo woo woo
No
part.
way.
So it's the actual song.
Yeah.
And it's very good. I like to play it real loud.
Just the woo 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 is just such an iconic. Like
Woo
the whole
woo.
crowd just.
I remember the
woo,
heel
woo,
version. I
woo.
remember how instead of
There we go.
and when he went heel, he from woo woo to woo woo woo. You know it.
That, honestly, the heel version won. A little better.
Yeah. Pinch hitter for Connor Wong. So that must mean one thing. Narvaez is coming in. He most likely won't get in that bat.
Oh, definitely not.
It's just unless we go to the 10th, or bygones be bygones,
Bat around the order.
or something like that, or 7-6, something like that.
Then again, if we bat around the order, I think Hamilton will bat again.
That means batting around the order, yes sir.
But then Narvaez won't get an AB.
Hamilton.
Hamilton will probably
50-50
hit
ball,
again
0-1 count.
if they keep the righty in.
Oh
Let's focus on getting that one run.
no, 100%.
You got, listen, Hamilton,
We got to score Sadon from
decent
set
player.
first. Sadon's got some speed.
Here's the 0-1 count. And the bat went
bat
further than the
breaks.
ball. Oh no.
That's some firewood right there.
That is firewood, and unfortunately, that just sucks for the Red Sox. 2 outs. Just destroyed the bat.
Lumberyard.
Speaking of Lumberyard and Lumberjacks, who here uses the Lumberjack Clash Royale?
Nope.
Me.
You're not invited to my birthday party. Why am I in slow mode? Am I getting that many viewers with a whole 1?
Yeah.
Actually, no, there's that one time I was getting like 10 viewers. But we'll
Wait, who's the
go away for a break, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Who's the
And welcome back to the bottom of the 8th. 2 outs. Jarren Duran had a nice hit in that last at bat. You guys both thought it was singles. I made the correct call with a double.
Yeah.
Weird flex, but okay.
Just no one else is hustling out of the box like that.
And I would like to argue that the Rays look like they're the best ERA for bullpen. I mean, 1.73, a 2.3 from the other guy.
Come on,
The
Duran.
best? I don't know about the best.
I mean,
When
there's
we went to that Mets game, that dude had a really low ERA.
And he's safe at second base. Raphael is showing that speed.
All we need is a single now.
That's all he needs. Single will 100% score Raphael.
Oh, 100%.
And a lefty, so this could go down by the right side of the field. Well, I know we can't show a flashback, but that Rafaela, we talked about it before, that Rafaela short porch version of a home run in Fenway.
Duran, we just need a poke.
There's the 1-0. 97.
I can hit that.
He's 2 outs, and this isn't the season. Looks like it's his career. 438 average. Double and a triple, so it's supposed to be just this season.
Probably. That's pretty good.
He's good with runners in scoring position.
It's just, can he do it with 2 outs?
I think that was the whole
That
stat.
was the 2 outs.
Was there 2 outs?
Runners-
I might have said
That was
that.
his whole
Two
stat.
outs, runners in scoring position.
Which is
Okay.
insane because he's our leadoff hitter.
Maybe.
Not really. I mean, you see those 2 outs
Leadoff
happen.
hitters generally don't get a lot of RBIs.
Well, the 2 outs aspect just adds a little bit more, you know.
No, yeah.
We also get towards them. You gotta understand that part. We get them that bat. Fouled off
That's
2
the
2.
pitch right
That
there.
I thought that was.
That's got to be the pitch that scores
I
Rafaela.
thought that was cranked.
98 middle. You can't be fouled.
I mean,
that
you can
bad.
just tell by the reaction of the batteries when it's gonna be out or not. Red Sox have 4 outs to score 1 run. Running out of time, you could say. Here's the 2-2. Ball 3
Good lead.
inside.
Good take.
What do you think he gets here?
I think Rafaela steals.
I think it's a high inside fastball, and he fouls it off.
I don't know what he gets, but I feel like Rafaela, he doesn't need a steal, but imagine man on first and third.
I don't
Either
think he
that
steals.
or Duran.
There's the
gets
rally
walked.
caps out right now. Here's the 3-2. Strike 3 swinging.
It wasn't high inside, but it was definitely high.
So the Red Sox get nothing, leaving a man on second. We'll be back with the top of the 9th. Red Sox have one more chance to tie this game up. So something we normally do is we come back a little bit before the first pitch at Westfield, and then we'll turn the mic up. You can kind of hear the wind in the mic, so it gives you this thing. The Red Sox just put you right into the game. I mean, it can't be as bad as ESPN's broadcast yesterday. I mean, they brought us back to the game with a 3-0 count because they couldn't stop showing Judge's home run.
Yeah, that was pretty annoying.
That was bad. I mean, we want to see the pitch. It's all of a sudden it's a 3-0 count. 1-1 in. It's poked through. That'll be down for. Oh, wow. It's a line drive. That had way more on it than I thought. Duran, I was somehow out of breath.
Probably the most athletic guy on the team.
Like, I mean, a sigh of relief there. Probably close to athletic. I mean, your center fielder could typically be the more athletic guy because he's faster.
Well, keep in mind, Duran used to be a center fielder.
Exactly, but they found someone better.
Saw what happened when that was the case.
Yes,
We always saw what happened against Tampa Bay. I mean, Toronto.
Yes, we did.
That was bad. But he's a lot better now.
A lot better.
Umpire says he swung.
I'll give him that he's the most
Mead
jacked
getting it.
on the team.
Most Chapman.
That's fair.
Mead with his first at bat of the day. They have the wrong batter. It's Jose Kelly. They have the wrong batter on TV.
Yeah, Jose Caballero's batting.
Who's Mead?
Or maybe Mead's batting and Caballero's on deck.
They just showed the guy. I swear they just showed him on the plate.
Oh, no, wait, isn't Mead...
They showed a
isn't
233.
Mead white?
They showed a 233 average.
Yeah, that's Caballero.
Yeah, look, they
Oh,
just
there we go, they fixed it. Or they're fixing it.
Yeah, I wish we had this kind of stuff. Like, if we're supposed to be getting some new technology, they haven't told us what it is at Westfield. I'm hoping it's a speedometer, gun tracker,
Radar gun?
radar gun. I want one of those. I want to know how fast it was so I can kind of see what pitch I thought it was.
No, yeah.
Better than just
There you
guessing.
go.
I also want some new camera angles at Westfield because we just got these things. You put it on top of the broadcast booth,
Yeah.
and then you put it on top of the camera and slide it on, and it's a Bluetooth signal, so it shows the camera on the thing.
Interesting.
We did a couple multi-camera games, but I wasn't on any of those. I was on a softball one. It's a good pitch.
Where is, like, what angle do you watch it from?
So we commentate baseball from the football booth because of danger.
Danger?
There have been multiple instances of cameras getting broken from foul balls because there's nothing protecting us. We
Like,
used
straight
to
back?
we used to be right on the dugout of third base. So all those righties that foul balls back would just go right at the
Why
people
wouldn't you be, like, higher up behind the plate?
because that's where the stands are, and they can't. It's kind of hard to put it there because when you have the camera there at the time, like now, our current camera thing is only one, so it wouldn't be able to see through the fence. And right now, see how they're straight away?
Yeah.
So, say the baseball field is that way.
No, I know what the baseball field looks like.
Yeah, it's
I
like to
played
the
it.
left, right?
Yeah.
We're facing this way, so we are at an angle. So we're
So,
like
so you're kind of like
we're wider than first at the home.
Yeah, so it's kind of like the opposite of Boston.
We're like over 1,000 feet away from the thing, and we're higher up.
That's
And it's hard because you can't tell the pitch. You make mistakes on who's hitting,
no, yeah.
which is why we have multiple computers out there to tell us who's hitting. Runner goes. He's safe at second without a doubt.
Safe, yeah. Didn't even give him a chance with the pitch in the dirt there.
No, I mean, you got to throw a strike, though.
Yeah,
And there's
Austin did
Narvaez.
shoot from Narvaez, though, even with the bad pitch.
And you got that ball right away. Get a fastball there. He's out. Great jump,
He's not
though.
even looking. They even take a look over to see how big the lead was.
Like I get. He's out.
Gone.
Wow.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah,
I
Narvaez
think
just-
we need to review that.
Narvaez just yelled, "Come on!" No, wow, he must have missed the tag.
And this is why we have to look runners back.
I mean, it's not on Narvaez. Guerrero's not looking at anyone.
That's why
They're not even going to replay it.
Yeah. No, they didn't challenge it.
That's unbelievable. In the top of the ninth, too, down one.
With one out.
You can't have someone steal second and third on back-to-back pitches.
No. Oh, I didn't know you were talking about that.
Double pump.
Double pump?
Fortnite had to make that shout. Great game sometimes. And there's a foul back. 3-2. We'll do it again.
Narvaez popped up like he's going to throw down the third.
I mean, if he's getting a big
I
lead.
mean, he didn't even get the ball. So.
It's the fact that this isn't even the longest broadcast I've done. It's like even with the average game. The longest broadcast I've ever done was a 7.5 hour broadcast of baseball.
Oh wow.
2 extra inning
doubleheader.
games in a doubleheader.
Yep.
And that might have been the greatest game ever. It was our big power guy, might have been Palmer. He, with 2 outs, hit a 3-run home run to tie the game 9-9. The Owls were down 9-2 in that game.
Oh wow.
They had scored 6 runs with 2 outs in the 9th or 7th. And can't say you didn't expect a walk there. Bad at bat.
I mean, not the worst thing to happen because now you get set up with the double play.
Yep.
But now look who you got to deal with. 2 for
Jonathan
4.
Aranda, 2 for 4.
I mean,
Playing really good this year.
But honestly, long game today.
You know, it's about near getting past average. Average
Here we
game's
go.
like 2 hours and 2.5 hours, 2:40. This one's 2:46, and we're just going in the 9th. We might
Something's-
reach 3 hours.
Something's cooking up on the mound.
Yeah, a lot of issues. It's like they're burning the food.
Oh yeah.
By the way, my uncle just taught me a better way to make a steak so I can try to get it medium rare. Medium rare, he goes,
Medium.
yeah, we're going to do medium, obviously. Medium rare, he goes 2 minutes on one, 2.5 on the other. So for a medium steak, you'd go 4 minutes, 4.5 on the other. And then it should be all set.
I like that.
Depending on the thickness of the steak.
Oh yeah.
We get thin steaks, so I'll probably buy some thicker steaks but smaller.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll go off of that. You know, I got my own seasoning that I use. Not that one I made, but it's very good. It's a barbecue grill. It's got everything together.
No, yeah, definitely. Have maybe a little steak dinner before a Red Sox game, and then
It's normally our goal. Maybe before a broadcast, we'll have a nice steak dinner, some lemon water.
Oh yeah,
I hate lemon water, but I have to. Devin goes.
lemon water. Honestly, I don't really
Gas.
drink it that much, but
I don't mind it.
Yes.
Not
very
just lemon
healthy
water.
for you.
It's very. Is it actually?
Yes,
Lemon's
very
pretty good
healthy.
for you.
Wow.
Very healthy for you.
I don't know this. Do some people eat the skin of lemons?
Yes.
Why?
They say it has qualities for your skin,
Ah, that's what I thought.
I think.
Now, Guerrero, his slider is not there today. Every pitch, it feels like it's meant for a ball.
It's good. His slider's very good,
It just can't locate
but he
it.
can't locate it.
I mean, you gotta do something better than what he's doing now. Check
That's
swing,
a
he
swing.
went.
That's the gift right there.
That is a gift.
I miss in the back.
Oh, that is not a gift. That is
No, that's a check swing. It's a gift. It was in the dirt.
no. He went.
Yeah, a
full-
gift
full
that
well.
no, a gift as in he swung at a bad pitch.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I thought you
And
meant from the umpire.
no,
I was like,
No.
one thing I miss is obviously Aranda's got some pop behind him. I miss when the cleanup hitter was a cleanup hitter. Like they cleared the bags. Now you got guys like Trevor Story going up there, and you don't want that. Connor Wong can hit cleanup every once in a while,
We had Christian Campbell hitting cleanup for a bit too.
which makes no sense to me.
That's what happens with
good
injuries.
swing.
They say,
Especially
oh,
miss.
it's supposed to be the contact guy now. No, you want the power guy. You got a guy in first and third. You want a guy that's going to give you 3
Like
runs, not
somebody
2.
like Raffy.
Raffy was at one point a DH, but he's become a cleanup hitter. And now he's just such a strong bat, he can work walks. They put him in at second because that's what you need on the second guy. You get your fast guy in first,
Especially with Duran hitting leadoff.
and with
He
Duran
gets
leading
on,
leadoff.
Devers can knock him around.
Took a quick little break there, but it's now 7-5 Tampa Bay, making it just that much harder. And this game feels like it's slipping away from Boston. And like again, that slider, just stop throwing it.
Oh yeah. We were able to score two runs in an inning earlier today, so hopefully we can pull it up in bottom of the 9th.
Good play to Duran there, and here we go, bottom of the 9th.
This This is it.
I don't know who's due, but I'm going to pull that up for you guys real quick just before we go back.
I believe it's
Middle order.
Yes, I believe
Quick
it's
little
Devers.
break.
Is it not Devers?
Devers is leading off.
It's Devers Toro story.
The Florida Martians are up 4-1 against the Edmonton Oilers.
Florida Martians is crazy.
What, are you expecting to support the Panthers? No!
Yeah, but if you're a commentator.
No! I will show so much bias. Like, our job, we're not supposed to show bias. And like in that finals game, we got told by the NCAA, they talked to us
Yeah.
and said, do not show bias. He gets at halftime. The Owls are 20 for 24, 19 for 20, 16 for 23. This is a blowout.
Okay, realistically, what do they expect when there's college kids?
And it's our home
It's
stadium.
Yeah, exactly. And in the finals.
So it looks like we have Devers, Toro, and Story.
Yeah.
Anthony might have a chance.
Imagine that.
You know, oh, I just realized I have been speaking into this. I didn't mute it. Did we say anything naughty?
No.
No.
Well, I'm gonna keep that in there. Bye. Well, this is it. 3 outs remaining. And Devers not having himself a game. This is not a career night. This is something you want to forget when you wake up in the morning. This is a little bit of a little something. It's an adult drink kind of night.
Unless he does something here.
And you got to do something here. You got 3 outs and 1-0 count. Pick your pitch, baby. High and away.
Not that one.
Yeah, he decided not to swing. That's what you want out of him. Not to jinx anything, but Devers is the best walk worker in the league.
I can agree on that. I can.
If he's not, I'm sure there might be a couple better than him. Top
Oh.
3.
I think he could be top 2.
I believe he might be leading the league this year. He tends to do
I
that.
think he might be.
Here's a 2-0 from Fairbanks. 3-0 count.
This is what you need.
And this is when you don't swing.
No, don't sting.
But the issue is, if Devers walks, Toro's got to stay away from that away ball. He's got to stay away from that low pitch.
Yeah. The change up down and out.
Yep. Here's a 3-0 from Fairbanks. Right down the middle. Can't say you didn't expect anything less.
As much as it kills you to not swing on a pitch that middle, you can't do that.
You can't. I mean, even in the... it's like a curse. Even in MLB The Show, my Roto Show, I am 2 seasons in the MLB. I am yet to swing at a ball at 3-0. And that ball was crushed foul. Never mind. That would hit off the wall. Which
Not
is still
even,
crushed.
Not even.
You think that would have fell short if it was straight?
Yeah, he was.
You got to
The
change
left
that.
fielder was.
Yeah, but you got to change that power from left to forward. It's kind of like adding slice.
No, yeah, that's fair. Maybe
It's-
warning track, I'd say.
Warning track, maybe. It's a 3-2 count. You can't get out here, especially going down. The 3-2 count from Fairbanks. Low and away. Red Sox have the tying run up to the plate.
And that's in the form of
Abraham.
the man, the myth, the legend, Abraham Toro.
Seeming like a myth. You know, he's disappeared more than once. Over 3 on the night.
It's like my dad. I was quiet.
Toro. High and away. There's the opportunity. As he grounds into double play. That didn't happen. Yet. So, Roman's not guaranteed an at-bat.
He was not.
But he needs an at-bat. He needs that big fight feel. He needs a Fenway bottom of the 9th crowd. You thought they were crazy in his first 3 or 4 plate appearances? Oh, you don't want to know what they're gonna do if he gets to the plate. And the manager for the Rays coming out now, gonna give him a little talk. Can't blame him here.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the crowd is loud. One beautiful mullet out there.
No, yeah. Better than the kid sitting to the right of me.
You know, that's all right, though. He can work on it. There's always things to work on.
What?
The kid, that kid right there looked like the mullet I used to have.
It did. A little curly.
Yeah. I miss those days.
Do you remember? I can't sing the rest because the copyright.
No, that's what I was going to be like. I'd go on, but I don't want to go.
That's why I did. I mean, you got 5 seconds of a song before they slam copyright on you. My old account, the one I deleted, it was a gaming account, had 2 strikes on it
Oh, wow.
for copyright. Strikes, not even warnings, strikes. I mean, you look at channels like SML.
Exactly. I mean, when you have
Getting
a bunch of subscribers, you can get
Do whatever.
them.
Yeah, really quickly. Here's the 2-0 count. Fairbanks needs a strike. And
Ooh.
again, a third time in a row. Those inside calls, he's just not giving them to the Red Sox. And now you're at that point to where, not to sound like I'm moping, the Rays haven't had any of those called against them.
Yeah, you're right.
That's now 3 incorrect calls, maybe a centimeter of it was on. 3-1. There's a shot. Way back there, it's off the wall. He can't find it. It's over his head. Devers into third.
That would have been crazy. Hey,
Devers
Mason, you know what to do.
into third.
What are you talking about?
We know what we have to do.
Devers in
Tell the
third.
story's up.
I know.
I mean, not to sound corny, but this could be a storybook ending for him.
No, it could be. I'm hoping for it, honestly.
I
Even if he just ties the game.
am being brutally honest.
Don't touch me.
If you make a single call between this, like
No.
during the swing, I'll say this on live. I'm not going to be very happy.
I'm going to say it.
No outs. Here's the 0-0. Hanging slider. Wow, that had a lot of.
That was disgusting, actually.
But you can't even be mad at Devers. No outs. The way that the left
I mean,
fielder was
the left
playing
fielder
it.
looked like, I mean, not to be a joke here, Duran in that one game from the Blue Jays. He
No,
lost it.
Yeah,
And
he
this-
did.
It
Those-
looked like-
We've been at Red Sox games. Those lights are bright.
Yes, they are.
Oh,
what are we
no.
doing?
That's a.
No, because it looked like it was like he was in between if it was gonna be caught or not, or off the wall.
I feel like he should have sat on second, though.
I don't think he would have even scored anyways. He's not that fast,
Yeah, he's not fast at all. That is an issue.
and we
It's
can't
like- it's
can't
like
risk it.
You can risk it.
It's
But
like
it
watching Giancarlo Stanton run.
Stan's gotten a little fast, but he's still slow.
No, yeah.
Man on second and third. Toro at second.
He's
Devers at third.
shaking.
Story 0-2 count. This guy is petrified. And that won't score. That's not going to source.
Score, no.
And he's
That's,
Devers
yeah,
has to hold him.
it's
That's
not
not
deep
what you
enough.
wanted there. I wanted that call so bad. I led up to that pitch so well.
You know what to do.
Could it be?
And the boys on my left and the boys on my right are about to stand as he eats a Skittle gummy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's time to acknowledge Roman Anthony. I'll be on the call. These boys are acknowledging him. There's a double-decker hat. Roman Anthony. Will he take reins of the empire and walk it off for the Red Sox? Here's the pitch. Hanging slider in there, strike one. That seemed like the pitch. The rally caps are up in Fenway. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, an unfortunate lie there. He plays into the shift.
Hey.
7-6 Tampa. All right, I'm gonna be honest. You boys did not know the call I was about to give that. I'm gonna have to save. I'm gonna save that for something special.
I was expecting something big there.
I mean, you heard. Will Roman take the reins of
No,
this
yeah,
game?
Exactly. Honestly, score RBI.
Campbell, tie the game.
Christian Campbell.
He's got 2 outs
The
though.
game-tying
This
home
has
run
got
against
to
the
be a hit.
Yankees. Could he get a walk-off here now?
Here's the 0-0. I mean,
I
that's
don't care about
slider.
the walk-off. We need to tie this
Something
game right now.
something they got to realize is every first page has been that slider,
Yeah.
and it's gross. You can't do anything about it.
It starts up high.
Here's the 0-1. No swing.
Good
1-1.
leave.
Trevor Story would have swung that.
I don't know what
Oh,
it is.
Trevor Story.
Trevor Dory.
Trevor Story did swing at that.
This season, every game as a Red Sox fan just feels like October when it's this close.
Oh, I completely agree with that.
Mm.
And a slider again. Sox are down
He
to their
loves his
last
high
strike,
slider.
and no one can hit it. The crowd is booing, supposedly the umpire, but that's a great call from him. He's been pretty good all night.
He's had a couple of calls, but
Couple of calls. I mean, not against the Rays, all against the Sox, but you can't blame that. I mean, we have too many errors. 1-2. High chopper. Here's Campbell. Safe at first.
That was the most protective swing I have ever seen.
A one-run single, and they're thinking about challenging this.
really, look at Grandma.
And they say no. They love showing that guy.
Who says no? Wait.
Here we go. Red Sox have tied it. There's a poke. There's a man on first and third now. The winning run is 90 feet away.
I got it.
That is just situational hitting right there. Perfectly placed between the hole from first and second. A hit and run perfectly executed with that hit right there, basically. I know it wasn't a hit and run, but that's where you want to put a hit and run right there.
No, not to sound like the guy that loves Patrick Mahomes. But here's the guy who can really be clutch for you. Sedane Rafaela. And I'm not going to lie. That swing by Romy looked a little Mahomey.
It's Sadon. Rafaela.
Romy swung before, I believe.
Yeah, but you just said Sedane.
Yes, because he's clutch, and I mentioned the other guy.
Yeah, but you said Sedane.
No,
7-7. Winning run 90 feet away. Can Rafaela do it again? And it's up and away.
Please go out.
It's going. And
Oh my goodness.
Almost
And
Roman Anthony.
Roman Anthony almost died. Well, God gives him another chance. I think Roman's still looking for that ball. Get a little smile on him.
Rookie's got to navigate his way around the dugout.
He's still a child. Here's the 0-1 count. Rafaela did it last week. Can he do it again? Fouled back and everyone gets out of the way. But that's what the net's for.
I was about to say, there's a net for a reason. What?
Oh my God.
Oh no.
The Cuban Missile is warming up, and he is angry. And the rally caps are out. Once again, a Tampa Bay fan hoping and praying this goes his way. Here's the 0-2 count. So we're going to poke foul.
All right, good fight, good fight.
It's exactly what you want to see. You want to see this fight.
Good change up.
It was a very good changeup.
Who said that? Was that a... was
Jose
that-
Ramirez.
Yeah. Yeah.
Versus Trevor Bauer.
Yep.
He should be in the league, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Bauer,
Red Sox sign him.
controversial take, but he could be in the league.
Red Sox
I
signed him.
don't know about should be. Here's,
Should be.
and he steps off. He's scared.
Oh,
You
he's,
can
he's quaking
imagine.
in his boots.
You can imagine the boos in Fenway.
I would love to be a pitcher in this situation, though.
I would love it, but then if it doesn't go my way, someone's getting hurt.
100%.
Whether it be a TV like Chris Sale did in AAA.
Come on, Sadon.
Is that a balk?
Oh,
Oh,
close.
that wasn't just me who saw that, right?
That's a hitch.
I mean, yeah, even they're
Did
talking.
he move his hand before
Imagine
he...
a walk off on a ball.
Did he move his hand before he stepped off?
2 outs, 1 strike away for Tampa, 1 swing away for Boston.
And then that one strike away, we just go to extras.
Here's the pitch. Swinging a high fly ball right to shortstop, and this game's in extras. We'll see you in the top of the 10th. Ghost Runners. I hate them. Man on second base, Chapman coming in with a .91. Now this is the issue. I never liked this. We had Caminero on second. This loss goes on Chapman. He makes one mistake.
Oh yeah, I prefer the old way how it used to be. Just
I don't mind the pitch clock.
no, yeah.
But when you bring in that extra runner, one mistake and you lose. Like one mistake, home run, yeah, unfortunate.
No, yeah.
But if there's a man on second,
2-run shot.
like come on now.
No, yeah.
And that's for both teams. I don't like it even if we're hitting. I want to earn that base runner.
Like, you're basically getting rewarded for being the last out.
You're getting rewarded for not doing your job.
Exactly, because you get credited with the run.
Exactly. Now think. Here's a 2-0. Red Sox have speed on second base now. We got Rafaela.
I like that.
I like it, but trust me, most of the league doesn't like it. I get if it's like, a 5-hour game. This is 3 hours. I've done worse. Over the bottom of the ninth, the Red Sox game, Watt was a horrible call. Well, now he's made him for both.
Yeah.
Even the Red Sox announcers, Dave O'Brien or Lou Merlone, I believe that's his name, are surprised by that. They're having a laugh. And there's a line shot, and just like that, the Red Sox potentially down 8-7.
Nope.
And that's the issue. Now you got a man on first and third, no outs.
You need a strikeout here or a shallow pop fly.
And it just feels dirty. It feels unearned. And the issue is no one's going to do anything about it because it brings in viewership.
Like, I don't understand. Like, everyone wants, like, the pitch clock I don't get. Like, I don't mind. Like, yeah, but, like, the quick, like, I loved spending a whole day in a beautiful ballpark.
Like Fenway, one of the prettiest ballparks ever.
100%.
And like you think about it, it's not in there for the playoffs. None of these are. The extra base runner and pitch clock, they're not there. Swing and a miss. Strike one. But I don't get the reason of having that. And it's the same for me of regular season football. Why does only one team get a chance at overtime in regular season?
No, yeah.
I know they're fixing that. I believe they might have.
I think they did.
Boston. I mean, Red Sox. Baseball. Dang. Baseball's got to do that low undercut swing there. I said baseball, Red Sox, Boston. Just named the team.
Oh yeah. But I'm glad they don't imply these rules to
Playoff. Yeah, I get that. Strike 3, swinging wise, and he's doing that stance with 1 out.
I love when
He always does it.
I thought he only did it on strike 3. That's when I really notice it.
Well, he does. Yeah, he does it. With
But every out he does it on strike 3.
I'm going to say this now. I like a cocky player. Like that Root guy from Arkansas. He, to me, he's not the best in the world, obviously. He's second best on his team. But that's Bauer. Bauer's either the best or second best on his team. He's the next Trevor Bauer.
Is it cockiness or is it confidence?
Cockiness, and it's hate. He hates these guys. I can't repeat the things he said to the guy after striking him out.
Well, I'm talking about Chapman here.
Chapman is cockiness and confidence. Chapman does it for the love of the game.
No, yeah.
Walls down 0-1 on the count here. Jansen on deck, hit by his last at bat, I
Also,
believe.
with the pitcher, the college pitcher you were talking about, that could just be adrenaline.
It is kind of adrenaline, but it's every game.
Well, because he's a reliever, right?
Who?
He's a starter.
He's a oh wow.
Who?
That's why I compared him to Bauer.
That's fair.
Who's the starter?
I'll show you guys a video after of Root. He's got some stuff.
No,
But he's also cocky.
I've seen some videos on the dude.
Oh no. Someone's got to get there. And the Red Sox are going to be down 8-7, and that's where that run comes in. Would have been a man on first, no run scored. Now you got a man on first, down 8-7.
Yeah.
It feels like I get it. You got to earn it technically.
And then we have Narvaez up because he's hitting ninth.
We'd have Narvaez up.
Yeah,
So we
Narvaez
did get
up.
to see Narvaez. Like I said, he wouldn't be up unless we saw extra
Yep.
innings.
So Narvaez up
And then top.
and then top. So I think Narvaez can score Sedan.
It's going to be rough because it's his first at bat of the game.
Sedan.
So then,
I don't know.
I think it's Sedan or Sedan. I say Sedan. And the
There you
issue, here's another thing. The inning isn't over. There's still time for Tampa to do damage. But they got to keep fighting. Chapman has got to do his thing. And he normally does it. He's got his off nights every here and there. But nobody's perfect.
oh, yeah.
There's a fly ball back. This game in the bottom of the ninth surpassed 3 hours. And we thought this game was going by quick.
Yeah.
It really slowed down.
Oh, and a lot of pitching changes happened.
A lot of pitching changes, the commercials, like breaks, reviews.
I think this might have been the most time I've ever seen timeouts as well.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, there's a lot of pitching changes.
Not even that, but like mound visits too. There was a lot of them.
I believe besides this game, the most was the Angels-Red Sox game, the one where Sedan walked it off.
Is that like the back and forth one?
Yes, both teams were out of bullpen visits by the 8th inning.
I wonder how much when Walker Buehler got tossed.
And did he go? Umpire
Wow.
says he got him strike 3. I don't agree with that. Narvaez with the chance to end it all. We'll be back.
Honestly,
And we're back for possibly the last inning of baseball here. A big man in Ian Seymour. Played for Durham. And Austin 316 of how long we've been live. That's pretty something special. But Red Sox have one chance here unless they tie it. Going into extra innings again, top of the 11th. But I'm not getting paid for this, so who knows if I want that to happen.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's just end it right here.
Rays up
Yeah,
8-7 against the Red Sox. Rafael on second base. Kind of who you want there.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the guy that we want on second base
It's either him or Duran.
with a good runner, with a good hitter at the plate. One swing in the back could easily end this game.
Issue is, gotta make contact. And
And it's his
Narvaez,
first AB of the night.
that's the issue. It's his first AB of the night. Contact might be hard.
That was the pitch.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, that was the pitch.
Nah, take that pitch.
Change it down.
Yeah, take that for a little bit. It's the first pitch he's seen today.
First pitch is an off speed from a lefty too.
Let's move it away from him. Young pitcher in Ian Seymour, it looks like. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And don't know what he's swinging at there. It's not what you want to see. A quick 0-2 for the Red Sox on Narvaez. Rafael on second. 0-2 count to Narvaez. And it's away. Another changeup. Couldn't get him this time. Great block by Jansen.
I was gonna say the same thing with a block.
Rafaela would have certainly been on third. Duran 1 for 5.
Do we think if Sadon got to third,
No, he would
Duran
not
was
steal
bunting?
home. No, we don't bunt. We never get the bunt call. Here's the 1-2. Right down the middle. And that's not what you want. That's the least obvious thing.
Come on, Jaron.
Just could have done so much better there.
Come on, Jaron.
100%.
Base hit.
Easily could have. At least could have went down swinging.
And Duran looking to play hero tonight. I mean, you can see that pitch. It's right down the middle. It's not a good take. It's never a good take. 1-2, you're expected to protect.
Especially in a situation like this.
Yup. 0-0. So the 1-5 Duran. Hide away in the sweeper. You know, the sweeper and slider confuse me because the sweeper's got more diagonal, like this kind of break to the side, and slider drops a little more.
So basically, your curveball is supposed to be 12-6.
Okay.
And then your slider is supposed to be like.
There's a drive. There it goes. That's foul, just barely. And Durant's still running.
I think we need to
Wow.
look at that.
No, it was clear foul ball.
Was it?
Yeah, nothing to look at.
It was close though, but
It was like almost
foul.
up between that line. You'll see it. It didn't even hit the chalk.
Ah,
Right down the middle.
that little foul territory, and it still found it.
Insane.
Duran would have been on third.
No, he would have been on second base.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't foul, he would have been called foul. The guy didn't know.
Yeah.
1-1.
I don't know. It did bounce pretty high. Could have bounced over the guy's head.
Would have been a ground rule double, maybe.
You would have put it completely different if you knew it was fair.
Yeah. Would have gotten behind it. Lefty, 1-1 to Duran. Wow.
Good take.
Wow.
Good take.
That's a rough, honestly, good take because it's in the corner, but that's a strike.
That's a strike all day.
Oh, absolutely.
Look at that. Wow. That's almost just about where the Red Sox call was when Laz Diaz screwed him over.
Yep.
And Devers is menaced. He's ready. Here's the 2-1. Pop, fly, and that won't do us anything. And the Red Sox are 1 out away from a loss. Final chance is now. Now, I say final chance because anything to the outfield.
You think they
Rafael
walked
scoring.
Devers?
He's 0 for 3. It's rough to say.
Devers anyway, just lefty.
Yeah.
No, I know that's what I was thinking, but like,
Yeah, it's right. It's a lefty 0 for 3. They would not take him out here. Just got to
Yeah,
move
Devers
him
can be
180
clutch, so.
feet. High fastball inside.
Oh, they are walking him.
Instantly walk him. Telling him 4.
So they
And
want to face Toro.
that brings up
Toro.
Abraham Toro.
He could be the hero.
1 for 4 in the night.
I mean, would you rather 1 for 4 or 0 for 3?
Yeah,
I'd rather 2 for 4.
that wasn't an option.
He's going to be 2 for 4.
It's going to be 2 for 5,
2 for 5.
actually.
2 for 5.
The most stress. Oh, and we're in commercial. Oh, no, we're not. It looked like we were. Oh. That was just unfortunate. Like, it's tough to say unfortunate because, you know, we had the game after that, but we could have won that game.
No, yeah.
Right here.
The thing from Campbell was so funny.
Campbell! What do you mean? I didn't interrupt you.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah.
Well, that's what editing is for.
Hey, I made it 3 hours.
321. That's
Mason gave me 10 minutes.
all right. I don't want to have to edit all this out. Come on now. The 0-0 to Toro. Away on changeup.
82 in the changeup. Not much.
That's your average changeup now.
You don't
That's
see
what he
that
used.
a lot. It's all high 80s, low 90s.
Like 85, 87.
Yeah.
In that range.
Yeah.
The tying run on second, winning run on first. Here's the pitch. And that's error. Is Toro going to get there? He's safe. And it's missed. The Red Sox are going to walk this off and Devers can get home. Devers stuck at third and this game is tied.
What a turn of events that was.
Wow.
And Toro is 1 for 5. I don't think they give him the hit.
No, you can't give him the hit there.
You just can't.
Especially after the error to first base.
I apologize for not putting the 2 outs. It did not show how stressful that
He was
situation.
moving down the line, though.
Oh, absolutely. He was cooking.
Soto would have jogged. Soto's not playing worth the money on his jersey. The number on his jersey is
$22?
$22. He's not playing.
Even with that,
Hold on.
without the throwing hammer,
Story.
do they walk Story for Roman Anthony?
No. No.
That would be
Amazing.
legendary. If Roman Anthony got up and walked off his first game.
Here, you have a
The
forced
0-0 count to Trevor Story. High and
Again.
inside, strike 1.
Again, dude. Same pitch. Oh, God.
An 0-1 count to Trevor Story. Devers 90 feet away. High fly ball, and it's going to be caught by the right fielder. We got 11 innings.
You want to know what that means, though?
Roman Anthony.
Roman Anthony.
But let's get through the top of the 11th, boys. Calm down. Hey, calm down, boys.
You guys see Abraham Toro leave early.
I did
2
see
outs.
that, yeah.
No, he stole.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't see that.
I did see that.
But we'll be back when the top of
I
the
didn't wanna
11th
say
starts.
anything, I didn't
And here we go. The top of the 11th inning. This game started at 7:05. We planned for this to leave at a place at 6:30 for a game that ends nearly 11 o'clock.
Yeah, honestly, I think it ends at a little after 11.
Well, this game is 3.5 out from a 3.5 hour game.
No, yeah. But great hustle.
I think that's what won them. That's what tied the game.
Oh, 100%. Great hustle from Abraham Toro there.
I saw Rafael take his helmet off. I'm like, did we walk it off? What's going on?
No, yeah.
Because
I heard you say in the Red Sox walk it off if Devers.
that's why I said if Devers scores. I was like, wait a minute. I don't see a tumbling, a rumbling man. Here's the 1-1 to Low. And we still got 2 games in this series, by the way.
Yeah.
There's no one's gonna have an arm.
No, but I hate to say it. Zach Kelly, not the best bullpen arm in the game right now.
Nearly the worst. This has got to be his moment. 1 for 5, Josh Lowe. Low. It's the fact that this feels like a playoff game.
It really does, honestly. Division game right here.
Not division rivals, but division game. You're right. I mean, will I think of the Rays as rivals after this? For the rest of the series, yes.
Depends on how it goes.
Because the Red Sox have lost so many games by 1 run. 17
Unbelievable. Most
games
of the
by
league.
1 run. That's half of our losses.
Yep.
And 7 of them are also in extra innings.
That's unbelievable.
And mind you, only 2 of those are by 1 run. So 5 add those. 22 of our losses are just by mistakes. And there's a walk. You won out right away. It's not the worst in the world.
Not the worst thing. You have the double play option now. But Zach Kelly, known for not throwing strikes. And when he does throw strikes, they just get torched.
Sorry, it was a walk-up song. This game is just tiring. Like, it's got so many ups and downs.
No.
I mean, you need something here. You need it on the ground and hopefully to a fielder. There's a bunt.
What?
Whoa. Are you kidding me? It's a strike,
It's a
too.
strike anyway.
Wow.
Are you serious right now?
Wow.
So the Rays getting some help from the umpire here. Cora trying to keep his composure.
Cora, who's visibly upset.
And now he gets the bunt down. And he's out.
Wow.
But now you have second and third. That at-bat could have changed with the 0-1 count. I'm sure he would have still bunted, but that changes the pitch you're going to throw. That changes where you're going to throw. That
Yeah,
changes where you're playing.
That's unbelievable how you call that a ball.
I mean, come on. Great fielding by Toro. Campbell's at first.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. We've moved everyone the last 5 innings,
well,
it feels.
No. Campbell was playing second. He had the Abraham.
Cover for first, yes. 2 and 3, Yandy. This is not the guy you want up. You do not want to face this guy. Especially with a man on second and third. That's a beautiful pitch.
Beautiful sweeper inside.
This is when, like a first inning, this doesn't feel like a long inning. This feels like the longest inning of the night already.
Oh, 100%. And you can't
We're 3 minutes into it.
walk him either.
You can't walk him either because then you get the cleanup guy.
Exactly. As much as you want the double play, you need a strikeout here.
I would have loved if Chapman was still in, but I get it. You got to save him. He's a 1-inning guy.
No, yeah, 100%. But, like, if we still had Sean Newcomb,
He's a guy you want in this
he's a guy
situation.
that could eat more than 1 inning up from the bullpen.
And when you have a guy who pitched yesterday, Kelly didn't do bad, but having him to go back-to-back isn't enough. Wow.
Nice little fan interaction right there.
I do not know what he said.
He said, "You're lucky that was a ball."
Wow, hopefully that's not a curse there. I mean, I'm superstitious when it comes to baseball. I'll say it now. Here's the 1-2 from Kelly. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Exactly what you needed there from Zach Kelly. Way to do it yourself.
That guy in the back looks like a McDonald's worker. Yeah, the red and yellow thing.
Either two-seam or sinker inside.
I believe
Beautiful
it said
pitch.
sinker.
Beautiful pitch.
We're back again. And they're going to walk him. He'll bring up the 0 for 5 Caminero. And here's the thing about baseball. This never works out. The numbers say to do it, but the statistics are wrong. Well, the numbers are statistics, but the truth, which has set me free, is saying this is going to not work out.
What's up?
I mean, the ball might go up and over Fenway.
You want to know what the last time someone walked the bases loaded happened?
I do not.
Freddie Freeman.
Oh, no.
World Series walk-off
And do you
against Devin Payne's Yankees.
And
I'm not a Yankees
do
fan.
you see what's going to happen now? Do we see a grand slam strike down the middle?
That would have been the pitch.
Trust me, a 1 for 6 grand slam to win the game, that's a lot more than a 4 for 4 game, if you ask me.
Oh, 100%.
Here's the 1-1. Inside, almost got him on the hands. I mean, my heart is pounding.
Oh, mine is too.
And it's not just because I'm hungry.
You got anything in mind for food?
That steak I'm about to cook up.
Oh my god, dude.
I'm low-key hungry.
Bro, you just had a whole steak,
know.
brother.
Is there more corn and rice as well?
There might be some more corn and rice. I'm not too sure how much rice we have left.
You have it first. I'll see you have dibs.
Alrighty.
Sorry
Little.
about the food talk.
Sorry, it's a long game. This happens sometimes, especially at Westfield. Here's the 2-1. No swing, strike 2.
This delay
Come on,
call
Kelly.
is actually killing me.
Delay call?
He takes so long to call a strike.
Oh, yeah, that's been killing me all game.
Come on, Kelly.
If Red Sox lose, we riot. You know what? If the Red Sox lose, I'm going to say a new bad word. And I can't say what that is. Here's the 2-2. No, no, he didn't have
it's not
it.
a strike,
He didn't have
but
it.
I thought he was going to call it.
A 3-2, 2 out, bases loaded, top of the 11th. You can't walk around. You got to
Cannot
attack.
walk him here. You got to give him something to hit.
I'll say this. He's looking to walk.
Got to give him something to hit.
Yeah.
You're 0 for 5. You're looking to walk. You're looking to just get on
He
base.
might just go down looking.
Have to attack fastball here.
Just attack as a strike. Don't leave it hanging. Don't leave it in a sweet spot. He tends to like that right middle side on the outside part of the plate. So you got to stay away from there.
Wow.
He was ahead of that one, too. Lucky he didn't throw a 4-seam there.
Dude, my heart is in my throat right now.
Your heart is in your throat. It's going up.
Yes.
I mean, I've been peeking the audio for a long time. I'm not going to lie. This might sound absolutely awful. But it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we haven't muted in a hot minute.
Because it's been such a long inning.
Yeah. Come on, Kelly.
3-2. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Strike 3.
No.
Oh my
way.
God.
I mean, it's the right call.
It's
but
the right call, but you got to give us something there. You give him every call.
Been given the Rays.
I thought last
everything.
year's and the other guy whose name I'm not going to mention retired. Are you serious right now?
Does his name rhyme with Blangel?
Yes.
Got you.
The perfectly placed cutter.
It's the fact that you've called that on the Red Sox all night and you don't have the common courtesy to call that strike 3. Now the Red Sox got to fight, and now they're out of this game, not just because of this. They can fight back, but the enthusiasm is gone, and they get another chance to score more runs.
I think the enthusiasm is heightened. I think they're pumped. I think they're angry.
I mean, that's the second time you try to walk off the ball. Yeah, it would have been on the Instagram and everything for a bad call, but that doesn't show what they've done all night.
This is not who you want up. 3 for 5.
Yeah, you don't want Magnum up. I'm sorry, I'm so angry. This is awful, and I'm hungry.
It's like we got Laz Diaz Jr. over here.
Exactly. I mean, these fans did not pay hundreds of dollars per ticket just to watch an umpire ball game. I said in the beginning this guy was doing good, but recently he's been awful.
We like that.
It's the fact that I think he's awful, but he's still right.
No, yeah, that's completely understandable. It's the right call, but
But
I
they
mean,
called that on us
the
today, so-
announcers thought it. The players
yeah.
thought it. Even the Rays thought it.
The batter thought it.
no,
At first.
He threw his bat. He was being confident. He had to,
no.
he had to sell it.
Strike pitch will miss inside. So Kelly has thrown 21 pitches, 10 strikes.
So who do we have up when we go back?
You have
Roman Anthony.
Roman with Story on second.
He's 1 for 1 versus Zach Kelly. He's 1-1. Ground ball. This play's got to be made. No one's covering. And it's 10-8 Tampa. Horrible defense by the Red Sox there. And now the Red Sox need 2.
Zach Kelly's got to cut that off. That's Zach Kelly's ball all day.
You have him if he takes it and they cover first.
No, he can't get there. Oh, well.
Yeah. Yes.
Romy should have stayed home. Zach Kelly should have gotten off the mound quicker.
And this is another example of the Red Sox fielding coming into play. Their fielding and their bullpen has been awful.
At least he stopped the ball at first.
Yeah, but you don't stop the bleeding.
Not good enough.
I know, but
But the issue is, oh yeah, you get the out. You got it after too much damage has been done. We'll be back with the bottom of the 11th.
Once again, down. No.
And Roman Anthony has been benched for Rob Refsnyder?
Yeah.
Lefty Destroyer.
I mean, it makes sense, but as much as I want to see Roman Anthony in big spot, you gotta do whatever it takes to win. What are you looking for?
The mic piece.
What mic piece?
You know, the soft cushiony. Oh, wow. I thought I put it down behind me. Well, it's got a lefty, so it makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
But it hurts.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
Are you
really?
serious? And the umpire has just not been good these last couple innings. Since the 7th, 8th, it feels like he's just been one-sided. And I know you're not supposed to talk about it. You're not allowed to do it. But it feels like it.
There's been a couple questionable calls.
Against the Red Sox. You know, we got one against them. You know, yeah, Rays got an unfortunate draw.
The ball call that was clearly a strike was something.
Insane.
Not the strikeout pitch, the one that was clearly in the zone.
And the bunt?
Yeah, the one on the bunt.
It just changes the game. That bunt didn't change the game. Yeah, we got our runs back.
Yeah.
2-1. Swinging a little drive, fouled. There has not been a single home run. This is 18 runs of pure baseball.
I like that.
Like that's what we were talking about yesterday when we said,
Wait,
would you rather?
This was the exact conversation we had.
Would you rather
yesterday?
I think I actually said 10 to 8 game
You did?
Oh, yeah.
with no home runs, or a 6 to 5 game with all home runs.
Mm.
Here, ball 3.
Ooh.
Pitch clock. Ball 3.
Wow.
He's probably walking back. You know what? That makes up for the call.
It could.
No, not at all. It was a ball anyways. Yeah. That's a second after. This game is almost at 3 3/4 of an hour.
Firm believer in it should be a ball and whatever the pitch was.
Ball 4.
Ball 4.
The winning run is
Is that-
up to the dish, and it's Christian Campbell.
Can he do it again?
He hadn't been able to do it the last time.
Wow. Big league debut for Seymour here.
I thought he looked young.
Oh, yeah.
It seems like they're out of pitchers almost.
Chandler's, what's his name? Junior Caminero's going to be on the bump next.
There's a ball.
Remember that 18-inning game where the Red Sox had where Nathan Eovaldi was pitching?
Oh
18th
my
inning?
God.
Oh, with the
Did
Rays,
we
right?
lose that game?
That was the Rays, right?
Swing and a drive.
Oh,
my
God.
Lord. A fan just dropped their nachos in the upper deck.
Not
A,
cheese
a fan is going through a lot of pain right now trying to do the 999 challenge in the bottom of the 11th.
Are you allowed to say that? We'll leave it in.
I think you're allowed to say that.
I don't know. Probably.
He's had some dude's on 11 beers and
Here's a swing and a drive. Way into the glove. Wow, that thing died.
Everything's dying today.
What's the wind looking like?
Got to be windy and cold. You know, that should have been it. It just feels like that should have been it.
It's windy and cold in Boston in June.
Makes sense, actually. Like, really.
I mean, it's been raining.
That's true. Can Romy be the hero?
Can I tell you boys what I was about to say for a home run for him? And the ginger finds the gold at the end of the rainbow.
Romy Gonzalez here.
Issue is, you need 2, and that double plays in play.
Why don't I use it? Right? Trot out there. People like to see me out here. I'd say probably the slowest is Bruce Bochy. Well, that's physical. A different reason.
Shout out B. Delio.
I wasn't
On
gonna wow,
God.
what the heck?
Super fan right there.
Yeah. Super fan of 3 teams, but that's chill.
You know, someone that does the book for every game,
That's
you
insane.
gotta
That's
give her credit.
commitment.
You gotta give her credit.
She does the book at every game.
Every game.
I would love to meet her.
At home, too.
Yeah.
Like, at home, she does the book. For both games, Cubs, Red Sox, and Mets.
Yeah.
Just for her free time?
Yeah, if they don't overlap. Cubs are also in extras at that time, by the way.
No, yeah. Great day for baseball.
The final out is at the plate, unless
It's not a double play.
it's a double play. Inside, could have worn it.
You lean your elbow in there a little bit, get the bases loaded.
Francisco Lindor. I mean, what are the odds you get that again?
Who do we have on base? Story and...
I'll let you figure that one out.
Yeah. Is Ref Snyder fast?
No.
Decent speed.
Would he score on that?
No.
On a double?
Duran might score on that.
It'd be 2 in second and third.
For most things, it's a second.
Oh,
and
Duran
third.
would absolutely score.
No, yeah.
I think
A
Duran...
1-1 count. I would have said something.
Duran
I would
and
have gotten me
Salon would've
fired.
both scored on that.
I'm gonna have to watch 4 hours of this.
No, yeah, this is actually gonna be. I'm sorry for you.
I feel sorry for everyone at this game. I feel bad for the sorry Red Sox
That's the pitch.
and the
you gotta-
sorry umpire. You gotta swing at that. I'm allowed to be angry. Don't touch me.
Are we going to?
One-time's fastball and a guy with a good changeup kind of sets that up.
Inside, ball 3.
These at bats are just
You-
You're making me feel
Like it's
a way
over.
I can't even
I don't-
describe.
It
Yeah, I
makes me
can't-
feel like it's over every pitch.
I can't describe it.
And that's what the Red Sox do. But you can't be too excited.
Stefan Diggs.
3-2 count. Ball 4. Are you
way!
serious? Are you kidding me? That is
That's the
awful.
same
Cora's
pitch.
going to get ejected. That is the same
Same
pitch. And
pitch.
Cora's
Got
ejected. Are you kidding me?
That's the same pitch Jack Kelly didn't get.
That is just awful. You better believe I'm popping up the umpire scorecard of this game when I see it. That is brutal. That is blatant favoritism. You did not give the Red Sox 7 calls there. Give me the ABS.
As much as I have-
Give me robot umpires and get rid of these guys behind the
100%.
dish.
As much as I didn't want to say anything about the umpire and how
Now it's at that point you
It's-
have to
that's-
say something.
That's
Terrible.
bad.
Absolutely.
That's bad.
terrible.
You didn't even give him a chance.
Yeah, you can't blame him though. That's totally.
This is what I hate. Umpires just trying to make it about themselves.
That's all they do. It's always gotta be about them.
Rafaela with the final chance to do something
Rafa.
big.
Hey, ball don't lie.
Can baby Rafi do something big? There's a swing and it's lined out.
Ball does lie.
That's terrible.
That is.
I
completely
hate to
terrible.
say this. I'll give my final words. I'll let you boys give yours, and then I'll close it out. This was a massive case, I didn't want to say it, of the umpire controlling the game. And you can see the players are sick. Mason, what do you think about this?
As much as that was a terrible call, the bullpen still can't hold anything. Yeah, the bats were cold here and there, but the bullpen just doesn't give us a chance anytime. But you can't be calling that when you just called that a ball 4 to walk in the leading run the half inning before that. That's embarrassing.
Devin, your thoughts?
As a wise coach once told me, never leave it up to the umpire. And I feel like they did exactly that.
It's just
I do think that ball that was called a strike, it's a 3-2 count. I feel like you have to swing and protect. You have to protect there.
the issue is that ball's not in contact
That's
position.
no,
That
that's
is
a
5
great
inches
take.
below the zone. That's what you want out of a player. I agree with if it's one call, don't let it be up to the umpire. You're down by I think 4.
No, never let it be up to the umpire.
But the fact that the Red Sox couldn't do anything about that.
We need the ABS in place.
But go ahead, get your final words out.
There's going to be, I bet you this, a huge compilation video of all the bad calls and clutch spots that they're going to watch, and that's going to decide that the ABS is going to be implied into the game.
ABS will either be in for the playoffs or at the start of next season.
It's going to be the start of next season at least.
Well, that will do it for this game. Total time was 3 hours and 50 minutes. For Mason Barkham and Devin Payne, I'm Dino Stellato. Who knows when we'll see you? We'll most likely see you sometime in July when the Red Sox play the Phillies. Maybe you'll see me sometime before that. But as of now, the Rays beat the Red Sox 10-8 and 11, and the Red Sox once again lose a game in extra innings. Have a good night.